Very good morning to everybody. Welcome back to your live virtual classes, Foundation Paper 1 Accounting. And we have started with the chapter number 3, Bank Reconciliation Statement. Okay. Thoda bahut like in the last class, we had a mix of both the languages together. But I would request all of you to start understanding so that you people have to give your papers in English. Okay. So I will also be teaching parallelly in Hindi. But all of you, please be a little consistent and start understanding both ways. Hmm. Now, did you all go back? आप जाके did you do your homework किया क्या practical questions का? Because whenever we teach the concept in the class, it is always better that you people go back, start, you again make notes, and then you again practice whatever questions that you have done in the class. Then only you will be able to understand. Then only you will improve on your presentation. Then only you will be able to give a perfect question, the answer what is required by the institute people. Okay. So, okay, that is great to hear. Shall we have a very fast recap? फर्स्ट 10 मिनट के लिए हम जो कुछ भी पढ़ा है पहले क्लास में वो हम अभी वी विल हैव अ फास्ट रिकैप ऑफ इट. You're all able to hear me, right? Yeah, or able to hear me? All able to see me? Yes. Okay, okay. ओके, ब्रिलियंट ब्रिलियंट. गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीबॉडी. सो लेट अस कम बैक. हमने जो कुछ भी पढ़ाया है लास्ट क्लास में, आई विल वंस अगेन रीआइटरेट टू यू. तो जिसका फायदा जो कुछ भी हु हैज नॉट अटेंडेड द लास्ट क्लास विल गेट द बेनिफिट ऑफ दैट. हमने पहले स्टार्ट किया कि आप एक बिजनेस यानी एक इंडिविजुअल हो यानी एक कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस चला रहे हो. इन एवरी केस आपके पास जो कुछ भी आप बिजनेस करते हो उससे आपको पैसा मिलेगा. जस्ट गिव मी 1 मिनट. सो मे इट बी एन इंडिविजुअल, नहीं एक बिजनेस, नहीं एक कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस, नहीं तो एक स्मॉल छोटा एक पानीपुरी वाला, सभी को आज के जमाने में डिजिटल बन गया है. इवन इफ इट वाज नॉट डिजिटल, हमने ये वाला प्रैक्टिस तो एक बैंक अकाउंट खोलना है. सेविंग्स बैंक अकाउंट हो सकता है यानी करंट अकाउंट हो सकता है. सेविंग्स बैंक अकाउंट खोलते हैं हम इंडिविजुअल्स के लिए और करंट अकाउंट खोलते हैं हम बिजनेस यानी कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस के लिए. तो मैडम, बैंक अकाउंट खोलने से वहां पे जाने और वहां पे होने का ट्रांजैक्शंस कौन रिकॉर्ड करते हैं? Whenever you open a bank account, my dear students, there will be two places where the transactions are recorded. वो दोनों प्लेस क्या क्या होता है? एक बिजनेस यानी इंडिविजुअल यानी कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस उसके अकाउंटेंट से एक कैश बुक बनाता है. When I talk about cash book, it is the bank column of the cash book. Cash book are of three types: simple cash book, two columnar and three columnar. When we are talking about bank reconciliation statement, cash book means only the bank column from the three columnar cash book. Clear? एंड देन मैडम दूसरी जगह पे कहाँ पे रिकॉर्ड होता है? वो होता है बैंकर के पास. तो बैंकर के पास वेरेवर या बैंकर के पास वेरेवर द ट्रांजैक्शंस में जब भी आप कुछ भी डिपॉजिट करते हो, जब कुछ भी विड्रॉ करते हो, वो सभी का ट्रांजैक्शंस बैंकर भी बना लेता है रिकॉर्ड. तो मैडम दोनों जगह एक ही ट्रांजैक्शंस बन रहा है. सो दोनों बुक के बैलेंस एक ही होना है. Always the book balances should be the same. That is your cash book bank column, and your bank book is called as the passbook, or it is also called as the bank statement. दोनों का बैलेंस एक ही होना है. बट देयर विल बी डिफरेंसेस. एक ही नहीं हो सकता है. समटाइम्स इट माइट बी डिफरेंट. क्यों डिफरेंट हो सकता है? जिसके लिए थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ डिफरेंसेस आर देयर. ओके. सो बिफोर वी वेंट इनटू द डिफरेंसेस, वी फर्स्ट अंडरस्टूड कैश बुक क्या बनाता है, क्या डेबिट होता है, क्या क्रेडिट होता है. कैन यू पीपल टेल मी, कैश बुक में बैंक कॉलम जो मैं बात कर रही हूँ, किसको आप डेबिट करते हो? किस तरह की ट्रांजैक्शंस को डेबिट करते हो? वेरी गुड. विच टाइप ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शंस डू यू डेबिट? यू विल बी डेबिटिंग ऑल द रिसिप्ट्स इन द कैश बुक. बट पासबुक को जाने में, पासबुक में कहाँ आपका रिसिप्ट रिकॉर्ड होता है? In your passbook, where, which side is the receipts getting recorded, or what is the balance that they have? Perfect. Very, very good. So आपका फर्स्ट पॉइंट है, मैडम हम जो कुछ भी रिसिप्ट को रिसीव करते हैं कैश बुक में वो वाला डेबिट होता है, बट इन द बैंक पासबुक द सेम गेट्स क्रेडिटेड. दैट इज वाई डेबिट साइड ऑफ द कैश बुक इक्वल होना है क्रेडिट साइड ऑफ द पासबुक के साथ, बिकॉज दोनों रिसिप्ट्स को ही इंडिकेट करते हैं. तो जब रिसिप्ट्स का बैलेंस ज्यादा है तो हम उसे फेवरेबल बैलेंस कहते हैं। तो आपके क्वेश्चंस पे यदर इफ दे गिव यू ओनली बैलेंस, उसको हम फेवरेबल मान जाते हैं, इट इज एन असम्पशन। नहीं तो डेबिट बैलेंस ऑफ द कैश बुक और क्रेडिट बैलेंस ऑफ द पासबुक, इन दोनों का मीनिंग है फेवरेबल। तो फेवरेबल का ऑपोजिट है अनफेवरेबल। सो व्हेन डू यू कॉल अ बैलेंस एज अनफेवरेबल? द फर्स्ट थिंग इज, एज पर योर कैश बुक इफ यू हैव अ क्रेडिट बैलेंस। व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ क्रेडिट? हम जो कुछ भी एक्सपेंसेस करते हैं, हम जो कुछ भी पेमेंट्स करते हैं, उसको हम कैश बुक में क्रेडिट साइड पे लिखते हैं। सो दैट इज वाई क्रेडिट साइड ज्यादा होने से, यानी क्रेडिट बैलेंस इन द कैश बुक बोलने से, हम मानते हैं कि एक्सपेंसेस ज्यादा है, इट इज एक्सपेंसेस आर मोर देन द इनकम। सो विच वी कॉल इट एज एन अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस। समटाइम्स उसको हम ओवरड्राफ्ट बैलेंस भी बोलते हैं। क्लियर? सो फेवरेबल बैलेंस का तीन तीन टाइप्स ऑफ अदर मीनिंग्स, थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ अदर वर्ड्स में भी बोला जा सकता है। फेवरेबल एक, डेबिट बैलेंस एज पर कैश बुक, क्रेडिट बैलेंस एज पर पासबुक, यानी जस्ट बैलेंस बोलते हैं, वो भी फेवरेबल ही होगा। अनफेवरेबल के लिए क्वेश्चन में डायरेक्टली अनफेवरेबल दिया जाएगा, यानी ओवरड्राफ्ट विल बी गिवन टू यू। सो क्रेडिट साइड ऑफ द कैश बुक, जब हम पेमेंट्स करते हैं उसको किस तरह हम रिकॉर्ड करते हैं पासबुक में? विच साइड विल द पेमेंट्स और विड्रॉयल्स बी रिकॉर्डेड? विच बैलेंस विल इट हैव? इट विल हैव अ डेबिट बैलेंस। सो जब हम क्रेडिट बैलेंस एज पर कैश बुक यानी डेबिट बैलेंस एज पर पासबुक बोलते हैं, वो बन जाता है अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस। That will be termed as an unfavorable balance. Okay, madam. So now we understand cash book जैसे होते हैं, पासबुक उसका ऑपोजिट बुक बन जाता है। यहाँ पे डेबिट, वहां पे क्रेडिट बन जाता है, और यहाँ पे क्रेडिट, वहां पे डेबिट बन जाता है। इसलिए मैंने बोला कैश बुक और पासबुक दोनों मिरर इमेजेस ऑफ ईच अदर। क्लियर? ओके मैडम। तो ये दोनों बुक में एक ही चीज और that same type of transactions are getting recorded. Then, madam, where can be the difference? There can be three types of differences where you can analyze, or when you are analyzing cash book and passbook. Major type. The first one, timing difference. When I receive a check and I deposit into the bank, immediately the bank cannot clear it. There will be some time that goes into clearing of the check. उस वक्त से जब तक वो नहीं क्लियर होता है, तो कैश बुक और पासबुक के बैलेंस में के बीच डिफरेंस आ सकता है। सो वो हम बोलते हैं चेक डिपॉजिटेड बट नॉट क्लियर्ड। उसका क्या इफेक्ट होता है? आई टोल्ड यू एवरी डिफरेंस दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी, you should understand from the point of view of what will be the effect. दोनों बुक है, इस ट्रांजैक्शन के बावजूद whether the book is increasing or decreasing. Check deposited but not cleared, when you take clearly, हम पहले चेक को रिसीव करते हैं, बिजनेस को पता चलता है। सो आई विल बी, बिजनेस को पता चलता है, सो देन व्हाट आई विल डू, इमीडिएटली मैं कैश बुक में एंटर कर देती हूँ, डेबिट साइड में मैं पास कर देती हूँ। तो इसके इफेक्ट होता है कैश बुक बढ़ जाता है, बट बैंक पासबुक अंटिल इट इज गेटिंग क्लियर्ड, वो बैलेंस कम ही होता है। उसके ऑपोजिट है, चेक इश्यू हुआ है बट प्रेजेंट नहीं हुआ है। मीनिंग इज आप जिसको पेमेंट देना है उसको चेक दिया है। when you are making a payment to your supplier by giving a check, immediately when you give a check, आपका कैश बुक में क्रेडिट साइड you will write the entry. ओके, बट दैट पर्सन, वो जो सप्लायर है, तब तक वो चेक को नहीं लेके उसका बैंक अकाउंट में प्रेजेंट करता है, तब तक हमारे अकाउंट से, बैंक अकाउंट से कुछ भी पैसे डेबिट नहीं होता है। सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस। सो व्हेन चेक गेट्स इश्यूड बट नॉट प्रेजेंटेड, उसका क्या इफेक्ट है? कैश बुक का बैलेंस कम हो जाता है बिकॉज वी क्रेडिट इट इमीडिएटली, बट बैंक पासबुक, आपका बैंक अकाउंट में पैसा अभी भी वैसा ही है, नथिंग हैज हैपेंड टू दैट। दैट इज द फर्स्ट मेजर डिफरेंस दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। नाउ द सेकेंड मेजर डिफरेंस है, जो कुछ भी ट्रांजैक्शंस बैंक में हो जाता है जिसका नॉलेज इज नॉट नोन टू द बिजनेस। सो बिजनेस को ये वाला बात पता ही नहीं चलता है। जिस तरह का, उस तरह का ट्रांजैक्शंस चार टाइप का हो सकता है। फर्स्ट वन, इंटरेस्ट और द बैंक चार्जेस डेबिटेड इन योर अकाउंट। जब वो डेबिट होता है, इमीडिएटली पासबुक, यहाँ पे फर्स्ट एंट्री बन जाता है पासबुक में। सो द इफेक्ट फर्स्ट कम्स इनटू द पासबुक। व्हेन सम चार्जेस, व्हेन सम इंटरेस्ट इज डेबिटेड फ्रॉम योर बैंक अकाउंट, पासबुक रिड्यूसेस। टू दैट एक्सटेंट कैश बुक में इसका एंट्री नहीं बना है, सो कैश बुक टू दैट एक्सटेंट विल बी मोर। द सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन कैन बी इंटरेस्ट क्रेडिटेड टू योर बैंक अकाउंट। जब इंटरेस्ट क्रेडिट होता है आपके बैंक अकाउंट में, पासबुक का बैलेंस यानी आपका बैंक अकाउंट बढ़ जाता है, तो पासबुक विल बी मोर, टू दैट एक्सटेंट योर कैश बुक बैलेंस विल बी लेस। ओके, नाउ व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट जो कुछ भी डायरेक्टली डिपॉजिट होता है, नाउ द डायरेक्ट डिपॉजिट्स कैन बी ड्यू टू वेरियस रीजंस. योर कस्टमर कैन गो डायरेक्टली डिपॉजिट द अमाउंट इनटू द बैंक, और यू कैन रिसीव एनी सब्सिडीज फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट. सब्सिडी का मतलब ये है कि आपको फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस मिल जाता है. आप जो कुछ भी बिजनेस कर रहे हो उसको इंकरेज करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट से कुछ पैसा मिलता है, डायरेक्टली आपको नहीं, आपके बैंक अकाउंट में वो क्रेडिट हो जाता है. इसको हम सब्सिडीज कहते हैं. यानी बिल्स फॉर कलेक्शन, हमने एक इलस्ट्रेशन में देखा है, जब बिल्स आर कलेक्टेड बाय द बैंक ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ यू, बैंक ही जाके उस पर्टिकुलर रिसीवेबल से आपका बिल का पैसा मांग के क्रेडिट कर देता है. और एनी इन्वेस्टमेंट आपने किया है शेयर्स में, यानी आपने कुछ लोन्स दिया है, सो उसके हिसाब से आपको डिविडेंड, इंटरेस्ट, ये सभी कैन कम टू योर अकाउंट डायरेक्टली. सो ये सभी का ट्रांजैक्शंस की एक ही इफेक्ट है, आपका पासबुक बढ़ जाएगा बिकॉज योर बैंक अकाउंट अमाउंट इंक्रीजेस. तो उस टाइम पासबुक विल बी मोर एंड योर कैश बुक विल बी लेस टू दैट एक्सटेंट. फोर्थ टाइप इज जब आप कुछ स्टैंडिंग इंस्ट्रक्शन देते हो बैंक वालों के लिए. आप बताते हो भैया एवरी मंथ मैं ये वाला ईएमआई को भरना है, ये वाला इंश्योरेंस आई नीड टू पे, आई नीड टू डू दिस, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का बिल, फोन का बिल, सब कुछ भी. ई मैंडेट फॉर्म को फिलअप करने से बैंक एवरी मंथ आपको रिमाइंड करने के बिना आपके अकाउंट से पैसा खुद डेबिट करके दैट विल बी पेड. So when there are standing instructions given and your amount gets debited from your bank account, what will be the effect? Your passbook reduces immediately, but your cash book to that extent will remain more. Clear? ये वाला है second major transaction. The third major transaction or the difference is due to errors. क्यों errors बन सकता है? Errors can happen due to anything. It can happen at the cash book level, in the cash book by the accountant कर सकता है. बैंकर भी समटाइम्स आपके अकाउंट के बिना किसी दूसरी और अकाउंट को डेबिट कर सकता है, क्रेडिट कर सकता है, और देर दे विल बी एबल टू, और दे विल बी एबल टू कम बैक एंड डू अ मिस्टेक इन योर अकाउंट ऑल्सो. दैट इज अ थर्ड थिंग. Clear, everybody? Very good. Now coming back to the next point is how do you solve a question? So many people, I think last class, there was one girl who asked me, Madam, you are talking rule wise, but you're not talking logic wise. Okay. When you are solving a BRS question is a very easy and a scoring question. आप जब एग्जाम के कंडीशन में बैठते हो, when you sit under the exam conditions and you want to solve a question very logically, it does not happen, it does not support you every time. So मैंने जो कुछ भी रूल्स आपको बताया है, ए वाला बैलेंस देखो, एम बुक इज व्हाट यू नीड टू फिक्स. ये सब मैं क्यों बता रही हूँ आपको इज दैट आपका लॉजिकल ब्रेन थोड़ा सा रेस्ट लेके आपका रूल ओरिएंटेड ब्रेन, जो कुछ भी ब्रेन और विच एवर साइड ऑफ योर ब्रेन फॉलोज द रूल्स, उसको इजी बन जाता है. आप लॉजिक फॉलो करो, रूल फॉलो करो, आंसर एक ही मिल जाएगा. यू विल गेट द सेम आंसर. ओके, सो यू कैन टेल मी मैडम मैंने मेरा पीयू में, नहीं तो 11th और 12th स्टैंडर्ड में जो कुछ भी अकाउंट्स में बीआरएस को किया है, प्लस माइनस मेथड में किया है मैडम, नहीं तो लॉजिकल मेथड वे आई हैव डन मैडम. एवरीथिंग इज ओके, आई अंडरस्टैंड, आई एम नॉट सेइंग नो, यू स्टिल कैन डू इट. बट आप जब जब भी टाइम को सेव करने के लिए एक प्रोफेशनल एग्जाम, व्हेन यू आर सिटिंग फॉर राइटिंग अ सीए फाउंडेशन एग्जाम, when time is very very crucial and your presentation is very very important, you can't sit down to think logically, because आप जब कुछ भी new transactions को देखते हो, you get afraid. Okay, so that is why मैंने ये वाला मैंने खुद नहीं इंट्रोड्यूस किया है, ऑलरेडी दिस इज देयर द बैलेंस मेथड प्रेजेंटेशन. को फिक्ते हो इट्स वेरी इजी बिकॉज आपको डिफरेंसेस पता है. टाइमिंग डिफरेंसेस में दो है मैडम. बैंक ट्रांजैक्शन जो कुछ भी बैंक में होता है देर आर फोर मैडम. एरर्स को भी आई अंडरस्टूड मैडम. सो व्हेन यू रीड द डिफरेंसेस यू अंडरस्टैंड विच बुक इज मोर, विच बुक इज लेस. So when you fix the aim, it becomes very easy for you to do the question. So all that I'm asking you here is, I always believe in going by logic. Okay, so I'm a teacher who teaches you why it should be like that, and then you start questioning it. But in BRS मैं खुद आपको क्या बोल रही हूँ कि रूल्स को आप समझ लो फर्स्ट, एंड दैट लॉजिकली ऑल्सो यू विल अंडरस्टैंड इट लेटर. फर्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट को लर्न करने के टाइम पे जो कुछ भी रूल्स बता जा रहा है आप उसको सीख लो. आफ्टर यू सॉल्व लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस देन यू कैन गो बैक टू द लॉजिक. एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू बी द सेम. इज दैट क्लियर? सो दोज पीपल हु हैड आस्क्ड मी मैडम लॉजिकली क्यों ऐसा हम कर रहे हैं, ऐसा क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं, नहीं, आप लॉजिक से जाने से भी जो कुछ भी वी आर डूइंग ट्रीटमेंट दोनों ही मेथड में दैट इज द राइट ट्रीटमेंट. Clear, everybody? So हमने what we started, yeah. So what we started the last class was हमने क्या कर दिया और by how we started the questions was, first of all हम first line को पढ़ना है question पे very concentratedly, very carefully. आप पढ़ने के बाद दो चीजों को आइडेंटिफाई करना है। फर्स्ट वन, कौन सा बैलेंस है, फेवरेबल बैलेंस है या अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस है। एंड सेकेंड वन, कौन सा बुक में ये दिया है, कैश बुक में या बैंक बुक में। एवरी टाइम पीपल मेक मिस्टेक इन दिस ओनली। स्टूडेंट्स को वो फर्स्ट लाइन पढ़ने में कुछ दे डोंट टेक दैट पेशेंस। इमीडिएटली क्रेडिट बैलेंस दे थिंक इट्स पासबुक, डेबिट बैलेंस दे थिंक इट्स कैश बुक। नहीं, वैसा नहीं हो सकता है। रीड द क्वेश्चन। बैंक स्टेटमेंट बोल रहे हैं सो वो बैंक पासबुक बन जाता है। कैश बुक बोल रहे हैं सो दैट विल बी द कैश बुक। सो इट इज लाइक इट इज नॉट अबाउट अ पर्टिकुलर थिंग। डोंट बी वेरी इम्पेशेंट इन रीडिंग द क्वेश्चन। थोड़ा सा टाइम ले लो, नोबडी इज गोइंग टू शाउट। बिकॉज आप जब भी वो फर्स्ट वाला को क्लियरली यू अंडरस्टैंड, aim gets fixed, then reading matter of 7 to 10 transactions फटाफट you will do either add or subtract. That is very important. So first thing is हम जब भी favorable balance को पढ़ते हैं, हमारा aim किस बुक में होना है। I want all of you to put your hands down right now. I'll come back. I'll give you time. I will take your doubts. Don't have to worry. Just please answer and let's revise it so that we get better understanding. Okay? When you start with a favorable balance, I gave you a box the last time. I gave you a table. उस टेबल में मैंने बताया कि आप जब भी क्वेश्चन को पढ़ते हो, आपका स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट फेवरेबल बुक होने से एम आपका एम फिक्स होना है ऑपोजिट बुक में। अनफेवरेबल में स्टार्ट किया है तो एम होता है सेम बुक में। मैडम क्यों मैडम हम एम को फिक्स कर रहे हैं? हम एम को इसलिए फिक्स कर रहे हैं क्योंकि डिफरेंसेस हमको मालूम है। एम को फिक्स करने से एम बुक उस डिफरेंसेस के बावजूद इंक्रीज होता है तो ऐड कर दो, उस डिफरेंस के हिसाब से डिक्रीज होता है तो सबट्रैक्ट कर दो। वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आई रिपीट इट इन इंग्लिश। वंस आफ्टर यू फिक्स द एम, suppose if it is a favorable balance as per cash book, your aim will be in the passbook. Now, after you fix the aim in the passbook, the meaning is whenever you read the differences, you already know the effect of the differences, whether due to that difference, passbook will be more or less. Due to that difference, if passbook is more, aim is in the passbook, add it. If due to that difference, passbook is less, aim is in the passbook, so subtract it. That's it. It becomes very easy for you. Simple. Life to आसानी होना है. Don't complicate it more. Clear? If it is an unfavorable balance, आपका एम होना है सेम बुक पे। सिंपल एज दैट। ओके मैडम, हमने सब कुछ भी किया है। आपका प्रेजेंटेशन इन द बुक्स ऑफ बैंक रिकंसिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट एज ऑफ डेट, पर्टिकुलर्स कॉलम होना है, इनर कॉलम अमाउंट, आउटर कॉलम अमाउंट। मैडम यस मैडम, सब कुछ भी हमने किया है। नाउ फाइनल आंसर। फाइनल आंसर आप जब भी लिखते हो, प्लीज माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वो एम बुक से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है। एम बुक सिर्फ एडिंग सब्ट्रैक्टिंग के लिए आप करते हो, बस हो गया। फाइनली व्हेन यू रिसीव द आंसर, व्हेन यू गेट द आंसर, विथ व्हाट बुक यू स्टार्टेड, आप फॉर एग्जांपल फेवरेबल बैलेंस एज पर कैश बुक से स्टार्ट किया है, तो आपका लाइन, लास्ट लाइन शुड बी बैलेंस एज पर द पासबुक। समटाइम्स हियर इट कैन हैपन, मैडम मेरे को नेगेटिव में आंसर आ रहा है। Whenever you get the last answer in negative, it means that the original balance changes. Favorable से start किया है वो unfavorable बन जाएगा, unfavorable से start किया है वो favorable बन जाएगा. So it changes that way. So इसी को हमने last class में पूरी तरह से discuss किया है. Illustration 2, 3 normal illustrations, answers positive में आया है. So we just practiced. Then illustration 7 या है फेवरेबल बैलेंस, उसमें नेगेटिव आंसर्स आएगा, सो अनफेवरेबल गॉट चेंज्ड इनटू फेवरेबल। 10th illustration वी सॉ, इन 10th illustration में कुछ एरर्स बन गया है कैश बुक में, उसका क्या रिजल्ट है, ये सब हमने देखा है। Okay? Oh, yes. The point is, no, when I start explaining in Hindi, you people will ask me to talk in English. When I start explaining in English, you people will ask me to start talking in Hindi. So this is a universal problem. When we started in 2020, during the COVID period, okay, so mixing, matching, I will do, but every time it is not possible. So that is also a point. See, when we came in 2020, the first batch when it started, we started, I mean, doing it in English. It's very simple language to understand. I'm not, there is no offense meant to the other languages, please. But the point is what, we are trying to prepare you from the coaching level itself. When you clear and you go for articles and everything, people expect you to have the minimum basic communication. Okay. So no offense meant. Yavala is just a language. English is just a language and it's just for you to understand. That's it. Understand, and it's a sort of a communication language. So that is the only point. Okay. So I will be going very slow. Okay. So coming back, I will be going very slow also, and I will be talking in between all of this also. So you don't have to really bother about what is happening. No, so you will be able to understand. But but give that time. Okay, थोड़ा कुछ time देना है किसी को भी until it comes to that particular point. Okay, you should also be a little patient. We will also be a little patient, and we will do. Miss Rishita, ma'am, in illustration 4, two formats are there. Yes, yes. Any format you can do. That's what I'm saying, no, Rishita. इसका क्या है ना, एक प्लस माइनस है, एक बैलेंस प्रेजेंटेशन है, किसी भी मेथड से आप कर दो, you will get the same answer. Clear? Everybody. Now I want to go into the next concept. So till now, do you have any doubts? Whatever we have there. आप हिंदी भी सीख ली? Yes. Hindi is my second language. So I'm from South India. Hindi is my second language. So I studied in school. So I have that. Do you have that doubt till now? Any doubts till now? Whatever we have done. Kashish Singh, I have seen that you have raised your hand. Just wait. Okay. Bank charges levied by the bank. What is this, Ashrita Reddy? You came yesterday again. You left in between the class and went. Bank charges levied by the bank in this cash book will increase or decrease. बैंक चार्जेस व्हेन यू लेवी, बैंक वालों जब बैंक चार्जेस को आपके अकाउंट से डेबिट करके लेते हैं, व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन योर बैंक अमाउंट और योर बैंक अकाउंट मनी गेट्स डेबिटेड, व्हाट हैपेंस, योर पासबुक डिक्रीजेस, कैश बुक विल बी मोर. Okay, Ashrita, did you understand? Divyanshi Rai, ma'am, can I attend this class without attending the previous lecture? Yes, you can. Give it a try. No worries. Since the dishonor entry is recorded in the journal proper and does not affect the cash book, why is it considered in the BRS? Usha Sri Das Gupta. Okay, now coming back. When we talk about making the entries, as we have different kinds of books, that is one way of looking at it. Okay, dishonor entry, dishonor of the check, dishonor of the डिमांड ड्राफ्ट्स, इस इसी के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं. तो डिसऑनर का मतलब जब आपका बिल्स डिसऑनर हो जाता है, यूजुअली व्हेन द बिल्स डिसऑनर हो जाता है, यू टेक इट टू द जर्नल प्रॉपर. जब आप you talk about anything that deals with the checks, demand drafts, or anything that has got to do with the bank account, it still comes back in your bank account only. So when we are doing the BRS or the reconciliation statement, वो जब भी dishonor के बारे में, okay, whenever they talk about dishonor, it is only dishonoring of the checks and the demand drafts. Okay, or the meaning is earlier इस particular bills का यानी check का already there is an effect that is given to you. अभी वो dishonor, now that is getting dishonored, so you need to reverse it. पहला when you received the check you thought check has money and you would have debited or you would credited your passbook, correct? Now when you go and check that the balance is not there, you have to do the opposite. So in your bank account statement there will be a debit that is appearing. Is that clear? Ushashri Das Gupta from the eastern region. Okay. uh, okay, okay. Which format to give more preference? There is no format, there is no preference as such. Presentation का एक ही format है in the books of Mr. Who is that? Vikram Vishnoi. So presentation के लिए you have to write in the books of bank reconciliation statement particulars amount. उसमें आप plus or minus लेते हो या balance presentation method लेते हो, it's purely up to you. So nobody is going to tell anything. Vishnu Vitishan. What is lodgement? Lodgement is when you are going to file a particular claim. I will come back to you when I'm going to do that particular concept. Okay. Yes, Akshit Gupta, you can. आप प्लस और माइनस भी यूज कर सकते हैं. Yes, Harshit, ma'am, is it always that we start with balance as per cash book? You go to the opposite book only now. So one thing, please understand, my dear students, this is a common doubt which Harshit has asked. I want to clarify it for everybody, which states that, madam, I start with cash book. So whatever answer I get, will it be in the passbook only? Yes, because हम बता रहे हैं यहाँ पे दोनों दो ही बुक है. तो मैं एक बुक से स्टार्ट करके आई विल रीच दी अदर बुक ओनली, नो. तो मेरा डेस्टिनेशन बहुत क्लियर है. मैं नॉर्थ से स्टार्ट होके साउथ आना है और साउथ से स्टार्ट होके आई हैव टू गो बैक टू द नॉर्थ. दैट इज माय डेस्टिनेशन फिक्स्ड, नॉर्थ और साउथ के बीच. इफ आई स्टार्ट विद पासबुक आई एंड विद द कैश बुक. इफ आई स्टार्ट विद द कैश बुक आई एंड विद द पासबुक. Okay, now I think that's pretty enough, people. So we have taken the first 25 minutes to understand what happened in the last class. Is it clear? तो हम अभी आगे बढ़ते हैं and let us go to another very easy yet very interesting topic. तो ये वाला होता है ACB. What is this ABC? Okay, what is ACB, madam? It is nothing but the adjusted cash book. तो क्या मैडम कैश बुक है, 2 कॉलमनर है, 3 कॉलमनर है, सिंपल है, अगेन एडजस्टेड कहाँ से आ रहा है मैडम? वेरी गुड, दिस पर्टिकुलर कॉन्सेप्ट इज वेन एवर यू प्रिपेयर, आप जब कुछ भी बीआरएस को सी ऑलवेज इन द पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चंस दैट वी हैव सीन टिल नाउ, वो वाला डेट दिया है 30 जून में प्रिपेयर करो बीआरएस को, 31 दिसंबर में यू प्लीज प्रिपेयर द बीआरएस, सो दीज वर द डेट्स दैट वी हैव सीन. So whenever a company or a business is preparing the bank reconciliation statement, not in between the year but during the end of the financial year, जब प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो एंड ऑफ द फिनेंशियल ईयर, तो एंड ऑफ फिनेंशियल ईयर क्या हो सकता है मैडम? एज पर वॉट एवर वी हैव स्टडीड इट इज 31 ऑफ मार्च, करेक्ट? बट इन सम केसेस दिसंबर भी हो सकता है. सो यू डोंट नो, बट इफ इन द क्वेश्चन हमको कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करना है एडजस्टेड कैश बुक करना है या नहीं है, कि द क्लू इज दे विल बी गिवन द बीआरएस इज प्रिपेयर्ड एट द एंड ऑफ द फिनेंशियल ईयर. तो यहाँ पे वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, यू नो, जब कुछ भी आप एंड ऑफ द फिनेंशियल ईयर पे प्रिपेयर करते हो बीआरएस को, तो फर्स्ट एडजस्टेड कैश बुक प्रिपेयर करना है बैंक बैलेंस को रेक्टिफाई करने के लिए, उसके बाद आपको बीआरएस प्रिपेयर करना है. तो कंडीशन क्या है? एट द एंड ऑफ द फिनेंशियल ईयर. नाउ यू कैन आस्क मी उसका व्हाट इज द लॉजिक बिहाइंड दैट मैम, व्हाई शुड आई डू दैट? सी माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आप जब भी बीआरएस को इन बिटवीन द मंथ्स, फॉर एग्जांपल 1 अप्रैल हमने फिनेंशियल ईयर को स्टार्ट किया है, 30 अप्रैल हम बीआरएस को बैठ रहे, कैश बुक वी आर टेकिंग, पासबुक वी आर टेकिंग, सीइंग द डिफरेंसेस, प्रिपेयरिंग इट. ओके, जब बीआरएस बन जाता है देन यू अंडरस्टैंड, ओके कैश बुक में पासबुक में ये वाला डिफरेंसेस है, मैं इसको रिकंसाइल कर दिया, आई स्टार्टेड विद कैश बुक, पासबुक बैलेंस में आ गया. ओके ओवर. I prepare it on May end, 31st of May. I prepare it June 30th. I prepare 31st of July. So yes, okay. I finally come to 31st of March the next year. 31st of March होता है बुक क्लोजिंग का डेट. सो जब हम बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स को उस ईयर के लिए क्लोज करते हैं, during that financial year, sometimes there might be mistakes even coming in the correct. There might be some errors that you have identified. हमने BRS में, all of you please see, BRS में हमने how many types of differences को देखे थे? The first difference is the timing difference को देखे थे. The next one is the transactions happening at the bank only. Correct? And then we saw about errors. एरर्स हो सकता है कैश बुक में भी, एरर्स हो सकता है बैंक बुक में भी. तो अभी आपको रूल क्या समझ रहे हैं, और द प्रिंसिपल, अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल सेज, आप जब भी एक ईयर का बुक्स को क्लोज करते हो एंड यू अराइव एट द बैलेंस, करेक्ट बैलेंस शुड बी कमिंग. You should not tell that मैं उस statement में उसको I will do like that. No. So when you are closing the books, you should get the correct balances. तो यहाँ पे जब आपको adjusted cash book क्यों prepare करने का question आने से दो ही conditions. First conditions क्यों वो financial year का closing में बना रहे हैं BRS. ओके चलो, तो हम एडजस्टेड कैश बुक कर देंगे. तो एडजस्टेड कैश बुक में कौन कौन सा ट्रांजैक्शंस आना है? नाउ प्लीज सी वेरी वेरी क्लियरली. जो कुछ भी बैंक में इंटरेस्ट डेबिट हो जाता है वहां इंटरेस्ट क्रेडिट हो जाता है, कुछ डायरेक्टली डिपॉजिट करते हैं बैंक, कुछ पेमेंट्स कर देते हैं, ये वाला इंफॉर्मेशन मैंने बताया कि अभी तक कैश बुक में और बिजनेस को नहीं मिला है. कैश बुक में हमने एंट्रीज नहीं बनाया है. तो अभी क्या कर लो, बुक्स को क्लोज कर रहे हैं, इसका इंफॉर्मेशन लेने से बैंक से यू शुड पास एन एंट्री, देन यू शुड अराइव एट द करेक्ट बैंक बैलेंस. तो ये वाला बैंक ट्रांजैक्शंस को आना है एडजस्टेड कैश बुक में. क्यों मैडम? मेरा बैंक बैलेंस करेक्टली होना है. तो इसका इसका कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन आपको बैंक से मिलता है ना. सो टेक दैट, पास एंट्री, एडजस्टेड कैश बुक ओपन करके बैलेंस जो कुछ भी है उससे प्लस और माइनस कर दो इन ट्रांजैक्शंस को, खत्म. एंड यू विल गेट द करेक्ट वैल्यू, यू विल गेट द करेक्ट अमाउंट, राइट. एंड मैडम एरर्स का क्या मैडम? कैश बुक में भी है, बैंक बुक में भी है. बैंक बुक का आपका कैश बुक में यू कांट डू एनी ट्रांजैक्शंस, करेक्ट. बट जो कुछ भी मिस्टेक कैश में है एंड वो एडजस्टमेंट्स में आ रहा है, अभी उसका रेक्टिफिकेशन कहाँ कर दो? एडजस्टेड कैश बुक में कर दो ना, बिकॉज एरर्स होने से वो कुछ खुद क्या करेक्ट बैलेंस होता है? नहीं। तो वॉट एवर मिस्टेक्स हैव हैपेंड इन द कैश बुक शुड कम इन द एडजस्टेड कैश बुक। ओके मैडम, इन दोनों को आई विल टेक इट टू द एडजस्टेड कैश बुक। तो टाइमिंग डिफरेंस और ये वाला कहाँ जाता है? इट विल गो टू द BRS। सिंपल। Prior to this, इसके पहले when I prepared the BRS in between the year, वो चाहे जून एंड में हो, सितंबर एंड में हो, अक्टूबर एंड में हो, what did I do? इन 4 डिफरेंसेस को I took to the BRS only। एडजस्टेड कैश बुक ने ही प्रिपेयर किया है मैडम। बट नो वाई आर यू टेलिंग मैडम प्रिपेयर एंड ऑफ द फिनेंशियल ईयर? मेरा बुक्स में मेरा बैंक बैलेंस, वो जो कुछ भी कैश बुक बैंक कॉलम में बनता है ना, उसका बैलेंस तो करेक्ट होना है। तो करेक्ट क्या होता है? जो कुछ भी ट्रांजैक्शंस का हम कैश बुक में वी कैन एडजस्ट, दैट वी विल स्टिल टेक। तो इन चारों डिफरेंसेस में, इन ऑल द 4 डिफरेंसेस, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स दैट यू कैन रेक्टिफाई इन योर कैश बुक? जो कुछ एरर्स हम खुद बनते हैं, हम खुद करते हैं कैश बुक में, आई विल रेक्टिफाई देम। पॉइंट वन। पॉइंट नंबर टू, बैंक ट्रांजैक्शन जो कुछ भी बैंक में हो रहा है, दे गिव अस द इंफॉर्मेशन। सो उतना इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करके I can now pass entries in the cash book. No. So these two under my control. So I can still bring it to the cash book and make the differences, make the adjustments. Then I will get good cash balance, correct cash balance. No, madam, timing difference आपका control में है नहीं. I made the entry, but that we have given to the bank, so they have to only do it. No. Okay. सो दिस इज नॉट अंडर माई कंट्रोल। मैडम, बैंक वाला ने जो कुछ भी मिस्टेक किया है वो आपका कंट्रोल में कैसे हो सकता है? सो दीज टू विल स्टिल गो इनटू द BRS। नाउ द पॉइंट इज, पीपल विल आस्क मी, actually yesterday I did not tell you when Priyamvada madam was discussing, no, she was telling about the relevance of a BRS in your daily life. See, whatever you are going to study, okay, let me be very, very clear and frank with you. Whatever you're going to study should have some relevance in your practical life. Okay. Why, madam, BRS we are preparing? You are telling every month we are preparing BRS, madam. But you are also telling month, year end mein. So we will wait till the year end. No. Why every month we should prepare, madam? Simply time waste. No. The basics start with the BRS. When you do your articleship, or when you go to do a very big assignments even in the future, for any company to understand what company is good or it is going on malpractices or everything is fine internally, the first and the basic check is you have to do the bank reconciliation statement। क्यों मैडम ऐसा बोल रहे हैं आप? क्या सिग्निफिकेंस है? आई विल टेल यू। I told this multiple times also. When we went for an audit, we couldn't understand. What happened was, we went for the audit, and उस audit में क्या हो रहा था? The company was consistently reporting losses. Okay, but क्यों, किस वजह से losses आ रहा है? Expenses under control, sales भी बहुत कुछ ज्यादा ही कर रहे, amount also from the data receive हो रहे, बट वेयर इज द मिस्टेक इज व्हाट वी कुडंट अंडरस्टैंड। हमने वो देखा, ये देखा, सब कुछ एनालाइज किया, डेटार से बात किया, वो किया, ये किया, एवरीथिंग, एंड देन फाइनली वी अंडरस्टूड, ओके, लेट अस डू BRS फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, एंड देन वी सैट डाउन टू डू द BRS। सो व्हेन वी सैट डाउन टू डू, वी अंडरस्टूड दैट एक in one particular week they are getting 5 checks from the debtors। Okay, so that particular accountant is there, वो चेक्स को ले रहा है। ओके, so the moment you take the checks, what happens? Your cash book में everything comes, they make an entry in the cash book, no, actually, so cash book is increasing when the checks are received because you make an entry in the cash book. Okay, fine, correct. Now, when we took the bank statements, we saw to our shock that out of 5 checks, 3 checks are getting cleared. Okay, इसमें जो कुछ भी कैश बुक में 5 checks का नाम लिखा है, हम पासबुक में लेके चेक करने से उसी मंथ में यानी नेक्स्ट मंथ में 3 checks क्लियर हो रहा है। What is the meaning of clearing? That means the person का accountant has given and deposited the check into the bank. बैंक वालों ने वो कुछ क्लियरिंग प्रोसेस करके मनी को आपके अकाउंट में डिपॉजिट किया है। What is happening to the 2 other checks? उसका एंट्रीज तो बैंक में रिफ्लेक्ट ही नहीं हो रहा है। सो व्हाट हैपेंड? सो व्हेन यू कॉल द डेटार, वो दोनों डेटार्स को आपको फोन करके, क्या आपने पैसा नहीं दिया है, क्या बैलेंस नहीं, या कुछ क्या हुआ आपका? ही इज टेलिंग, नहीं नहीं, आपने रियलाइज कर दिया है, यू हैव रियलाइज्ड, माय अमाउंट तो आपका अकाउंट में गया है। Then we understood that the accountant who was sitting there opened a similar duplicate account, and three checks he was putting in the bank account of the company, two checks he was putting it in his own personal account. When will you come to know that this is happening? Only if you do BRS. Did you understand what is the relevance of BRS? We are doing high level checking. Okay, very, very high level checking we are doing. Not only, it's not mandatory. Sandeep, I have told you. So if you have to do checking of a particular accounts or a audit, you're going to do what is audit? It's completely checking using your common sense where things can go wrong. So that becomes very important. वो होता है basic check. And if somebody gives you, come, you have studied foundation, हो गया ना, you know BRS, no, and if they give you cash book and passbook, make you sit, no, what will you do? You'll just see what to do. You don't know. No, whatever concepts you have learned here only, you should apply it there. So that becomes very important. Did you all understand why BRS is important? Not only for the 10 to 12 marks in your exam, but later part also you will have some relevance of it. That is why I'm telling you, understand why we are doing it. Then it will become very easy for you. Clear? Now this adjusted cash book. Okay. Now people, adjusted cash book may what is the format? Nothing. Whenever they give you at the end of the financial year, immediately you are going to divide the page in the books of adjusted cash book one side, in the books of BRS statement, bank reconciliation statement on the other side. As and when you read the question, आपको कहाँ पे you have to separate and write it. Madam, how will adjusted cash book look? Please tell me, madam. All of you, please listen. In the books of adjusted cash book, don't use short forms. Okay. So here आपको बनाना है एक cash book. This is how you're going to prepare. So, madam, my cash book balance in the question can be favorable balance or unfavorable balance. So, if they say balance as per cash book is so much, you will write if it is favorable balance, to balance brought down, favorable balance will come this side. Clear? मैडम नहीं मैडम वो अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस है उसको क्रेडिट साइड पे लगा दो अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस इज दिस क्लियर नाउ मैडम व्हाट आर द ट्रांजैक्शंस दैट इज गोइंग बैंक का ट्रांजैक्शंस तो यहाँ पे प्लीज लिसन टू मी केयरफुली बैंक का ट्रांजैक्शंस कैन बी ऑफ टू टाइप्स और फोर टाइप्स आई टॉट यू बट उसको भी हम सेग्रीगेट करने से दो ही टाइप मिलता है क्या है somebody depositing amount into your bank account जिससे इंटरेस्ट हो सकता है यानी डायरेक्ट डिपॉजिट हो सकता है सब्सिडीज हो सकता है डिफरेंट पर द इफेक्ट क्या होता है मेरा बैंक अमाउंट इंक्रीज होता है अकाउंट में बैंक बैलेंस खुद इंक्रीज होता है सो वेन एवर द बैंक बैलेंस इज इंक्रीजिंग all those transactions where the balance in the passbook increase होता है वो हो सकता है इंटरेस्ट क्रेडिट वो हो सकता है डायरेक्ट डिपॉजिट वो हो सकता है डिविडेंड या इंटरेस्ट आपके अकाउंट में क्रेडिट होना बिल्स आपके खुद बैंक कलेक्ट करके क्रेडिट करना वो सब का इफेक्ट अभी आपको यहाँ पे डेबिट साइड पे लेना है क्योंकि ये वाला रिसिप्ट आपको बैंक अकाउंट में मिला है उस रिसिप्ट को आप कैश बुक में विच साइड यू आर गोइंग टू राइट यू विल राइट इट ऑन द डेबिट साइड द सेम वे माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स जो कुछ भी ट्रांजैक्शंस आपके पासबुक को reduce करता है whatever transactions are going to reduce your passbook like interest and bank charges debited standing instructions paid some demand draft subscription paid some internet bill paid electricity bill paid ये सब पासबुक का बैलेंस यानी बैंक अकाउंट अमाउंट को रिड्यूस करेगा सो उसको आप क्रेडिट साइड इन द कैश बुक यू शुड राइट बिकॉज ये वाला पेमेंट है ये वाला रिसिप्ट है सो अभी इसका ओमिशन हुआ है बिकॉज आपका information nahi mila hai you did not get the information now you got the information so please pass that effect here okay so that is how you pass for the bank transaction madam errors को क्या करना है आपने already rectification of errors पढ़ा ही होगा whenever you have done a mistake the mistake happens Yes, Soumyadeep, yes. Here also adjusted cash book का meaning है आप जब भी cash book prepare करते हो simple cash book not simple cash book three columnar cash book it is always the bank column even if I don't write it is an assumption that it is the bank column let us come back here आप जब कैश बुक में जो कुछ भी एरर्स किया होगा उसको आप अभी रेक्टिफाई करना होगा Okay, you should rectify in the cash book. For example, a check that has been deposited two times, it has been recorded in the cash book. Now, people, please close your eyes and just listen to what I am telling. Think of the effect and tell me how you should rectify. मैडम हमने एक चेक को डिपॉजिट किया है बट गलती से टू टाइम्स आई हैव एंटर्ड इन द कैश बुक. Check is deposited, but you should enter it only one time. By mistake, I entered two times in the cash book. Now, when you prepare adjusted cash book, what should you do it? What should you do? Dyutimai Majumdar. Dyutimoi. Nice, your name. And the answer is also correct. What should you do now? Ushri, correct? विष्णु वितीशन यू शुड नॉट से add to the cash book. No ma, मैं अभी आपको. Okay, he's from the south. So Vishnu, see here, I am asking you, you have two times recorded on the debit side one particular check deposited. When you record two times on the debit side, what should you do to correct it? First correct, start correct. So what you should do, the second debit which you have already done उसको rectify करने के लिए credit that. No, दैट्स ऑल. आई एम नॉट आस्किंग यू, मैं आपको नहीं पूछ रही कि क्या करना है, बीआरएस में ऐड करना है. नो, आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग यू इन योर एडजस्टेड कैश बुक विच साइड यू विल राइट इट. सो व्हेन यू हैव डेबिटेड टू टाइम्स रॉन्गली, वन टाइम करेक्ट है, सेकंड टाइम डेबिट रिवर्स कर दो, रेक्टिफाई कर दो. सो उस डेबिट को आप यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, क्रेडिट करेंगे. क्लियर? नाउ लेट मी आस्क यू, ओवरकास्टिंग अंडरकास्टिंग. व्हाट इज ओवरकास्टिंग? That is the only thing that you people have a doubt. Overcast, undercast. Overcast is from the name itself. You have done something more. Hmm. Excess में कर दिया. Undercast is what you should do. नहीं किया वो. ये वाला deficit में है. Okay? Overcast है, undercast है. Correct. Now let me ask you a question. आपको यहाँ बता रहे हैं योर कैश बुक क्रेडिट साइड इज ओवरकास्ट. क्या है मिस्टेक, क्या हुआ है? क्रेडिट साइड में आपने 5,000 रुपीज गलती से ओवरकास्ट किया है. यू हैव बाय मिस्टेक ओवरकास्टेड हाउ मच रुपीज, 5,000 रुपीज ऑन द क्रेडिट साइड. What did you do? Or now what should you do? People who have not attended my previous class don't have to worry. It is not a rocket science. Arpita, please go back after you finish this 2 hours ka class. Sit down and listen to the first 2 hours. Everything you will understand. And probably by when we start doing the questions itself, you will understand. Now come back to the question. Okay, Arpita, because of that thing, don't have any confusion. Basics only. You try to concentrate on what I'm teaching right now. Okay, my dear students, ओवरकास्ट का मिस्टेक हुआ है, 5,000 हुआ है क्रेडिट साइड पे. इसका रेक्टिफिकेशन व्हाट डू यू डू? वेरी गुड इकरा. इकरा अंसारी, वेरी गुड. मैडम, यू हैव ऑलरेडी क्रेडिटेड इट, दैट इज मिस्टेक. सो क्रेडिट को रिवर्स करने के लिए कहाँ जाना है? आई शुड गो टू द डेबिट साइड. मैडम, क्यों इतना टाइम यू आर आस्किंग? सो आई विल राइट इट डेबिट साइड 5,000. रुद्रा सिंह, very good. Rudra, I like that name. Okay, so coming back, this is how you will do. Okay, madam. Now, if I tell, madam, the credit side is undercast by 5,000. मैडम, क्रेडिट साइड हुआ है, अंडरकास्टिंग हुआ है मैडम. दैट मीन्स क्रेडिट साइड में डेफिसिट है. सो व्हाट आई शुड डू मैडम? एक ही बार दोबारा, द सेकेंड टाइम ऑल्सो पुट इट इन द क्रेडिट साइड. नो, so undercasting is happening, the same side you should give effect. Overcasting is happening, you should give an effect to the opposite side. Did you understand? Did everybody understand? Yeah. Now the next type of error can be, madam, क्रेडिट बैलेंस है मैडम, उसने मैंने डेबिट में लाया है. Credit side balance. Okay, Dutomita, repeat the undercast. See, whenever you have an undercast mistake, so it means that your cash book credit side is undercasted. उसका मीनिंग है क्रेडिट साइड कम है। सो कम का मिस्टेक आपने किया है। 5,000 रुपीज आपने आपने कम डाला है, आपने नहीं रिकॉर्ड किया है, तो अभी रिकॉर्ड कर दो। सो जब भी आपको अंडरकास्टिंग एरर होता है, किस साइड अंडरकास्ट हुआ है उसी साइड में इफेक्ट दे दो। whenever you have an overcasting error, come to the opposite side to give an effect. That is the meaning. Now the next type I'm telling, you change the balances itself. अगले, like in the previous page credit balance, you bring it as debit balance into the next page. तो क्या करना है? तो 500 रुपीज मैंने गलती से क्रेडिट से डेबिट को I have brought it. Whenever there is a difference or the change in the sides, the amount should be multiplied by 2. First thing, which side we will see later. First thing what we have to do is you have to double the amount. क्यों madam double करना है? Because the basic logic is you should show that in one balance, but you showed it in the opposite balance. Correct? तो अभी इसका 2 times effect देना है. So that is why amount always gets multiplied by 2. Now madam, credit balance I showed as debit madam. तो अभी मैं reverse करने के लिए किस side I should show? 1,000 rupees should go to the credit side. Because मैंने गलती से डेबिट में I have shown it. Now coming back here, I have to put it on the other side. Okay. Is this clear, everybody? Still has attended, like whoever has seen. Okay. Okay. So somebody is asking me in Tamil. Okay. So coming back to this particular language, give me a 2 minutes because even she has to understand, no? Okay. Uh, where is your exact doubt? I want her to answer. Yajna, is this the first lecture of BRS? No, it is the second lecture of BRS. Are you there, Yajna? யஜ்னா ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் அட்டெண்டிங், நோ ப்ராப்ளம். சி யஜ்னா, நீ போயிட்டு ப்ரீவியஸ் கிளாஸ் வந்து நம்ம பண்ணியிருக்கோம் ஒரு 2 ஹவர்ஸ்க்கு, நீ அதை கூட ஒரு வாட்டி படிச்சு அதை கூட கேட்டுட்டு நீ பண்ணனா உனக்கு ஈஸியா தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ இங்கிலீஷ்ல வந்து புரிஞ்சுக்க தான் ட்ரை பண்ணணும். நீ தமிழ்ல படிச்சாலுமே கூட பேப்பர் நீ இங்கிலீஷ்ல தானே அட்டென்ட் பண்ணணும். ஸோ அதுக்காக யூ ஸ்டார்ட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங். ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம படிக்கிறது வந்து பார்த்தனா எக்ஸாக்டா வந்து ஒரு அட்ஜஸ்டட் கேஷ் புக் நம்ம ஏன் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்றோம். ஸோ த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேசிக்ஸ் இஸ் வை டு ப்ரிப்பேர் அ பிஆர்எஸ், and the today's concept is an addition or an extension to that. Why should you prepare an adjusted cash book? ठीक है? சரியா? ஸோ இந்த அட்ஜஸ்டட் கேஷ் புக்ல நம்ம எந்த என்ட்ரிஸ்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு போறோம்னு பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். அந்த இதுல வந்து கேஷ் புக்ல நீ ஏதாவது தவறு பண்ணனா, அங்க வந்து நீ ஏதாவது மிஸ்டேக்ஸை கமிட் பண்ணிருக்கேன்னா அதை நீ எப்படி இப்போ ரெக்டிஃபை பண்ணணும்ன்றத வந்து இங்க நம்ம இதை எடுத்துக்கணும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ இந்த அட்ஜஸ்டட் கேஷ் புக்ல வந்து நீ பார்த்தனா நான் வந்து எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் கொடுக்குறேன். ஸோ எங்கெங்கெல்லாம் தப்பு பண்ண முடியும், வேர் அண்ட் ஆல் யூ கேன் மேக் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் இன் யுவர் கேஷ் புக், அந்த மிஸ்டேக்ஸை நீ எப்படி கரெக்ட் பண்ண போற, அதை எப்படி ரெக்டிஃபை பண்ண போறேன்னு நான் இங்க காமிச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ இதுல தான் நான் சொன்ன ஓவர் காஸ்டிங் பண்ணலாம். ஓவர் காஸ்டிங் தப்பா வந்து ஒரு சைடோட பேலன்ஸை நீ ஏத்தி விட்டுறலாம். ஸோ ஒரு சைடோட பேலன்ஸை நீ ஏத்தி விட்டுட்டேன்னா அப்ப நீ என்ன பண்ணும் அதை கரெக்ட் பண்றதுக்கு? யூ ஹவ் டு கோ டு தி ஆப்போசிட் சைடு. ஓகே. So you have to go to the opposite side and you have to give the effect. Other overcasting error. If there is an overcasting error, if there is an undercasting error, you should give the effect on the same side. That is very important. Now, when you change the இது கிரெடிட்டை வந்து தப்பா டெபிட்டா எடுத்துட்டு வந்துட்ட, ஒரு டெபிட்டை வந்து தப்பா கிரெடிட்டா எடுத்துட்டு வந்துட்ட அப்படின்னா உன்னோட அமௌண்ட்டை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மல்டிப்ளை பை 2. ஸோ தி அமௌண்ட்ல வந்து 2 வாட்டி நீ எஃபெக்ட் கொடுக்கறதுனால அமௌண்ட்டை 2 times இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணிட்டு எந்த சைட்ல பார்க்கணுன்றத கொஸ்டின் படிச்சு பார்த்தா புரியும். ஓகே. So for the benefit of others, whoever has not attended the first class, you don't have to worry or keep asking me multiple times. Go back today, sit with your first class and understand. Till now, what we are talking is just see. Okay. If ACB is not prepared, payment side is undercasted, what should be done? Very good question. Yutomai Majumdar. So he asks me, he or they ask me, ki, Madam, ACB I am not preparing, adjusted cash book I am not preparing, madam, but I am preparing, okay, so I am preparing it in between the year, madam. So what is the effect? What did I tell in the last class? Whenever there are errors, the effect of the error you should understand. So if payment side is undercast by 5,000 rupees, Mr. Majumdar, if it is undercast by 5,000 rupees in the cash book, so you tell me which side will be more when the payment side of the cash book is undercast. Okay, okay. ये वाला you tell me in English, Hindi. Priya, where are you? Multiple languages I am talking. So come back. I will tell you the answer. First, let me explain this in English. Okay. So when I talk about your, all of you, please see, when I talk about your cash book is undercast by 5,000 rupees. Okay. आपने बोला है कि whenever there is an undercasting happening in the cash book, आप you will increase it same side में जाके अभी आप ये वाला 5,000 को अभी लिखते हो by undercasting error बता के. That is when you prepare an adjusted cash book. Okay. Now the question is, madam, adjusted cash book नहीं prepare किया है madam, तो इसका effect how do I bring it in the BRS? Very good question. Please listen very attentively. Whenever if they say the cash book is undercast credit side by 5,000. Cash book में 5,000 rupees is undercast. That means your credit side is less in the cash book. Correct? The meaning is what? Undercast के effect में credit side of the cash book is less. That means debit side is more. So whenever I say debit side is more, it means that the cash book balance is more, passbook balance is less. Did you understand? This you will understand easily when you should rectify. आप जब adjusted cash book को prepare करने के time पे undercasting overcasting now मैंने समझा दिया. That is okay. But the question by one of the student, he asked me, madam हमने adjusted cash book नहीं prepare कर रहे madam, then what we should do in this particular case? Okay, so I am telling you, my dear students, whenever there is undercasting of the credit side of the cash book, ये वाला error है, correct? When you don't prepare adjusted cash book, आपको कुछ rectify नहीं करना है. You should just see इस error के इफेक्ट क्या है, कैश बुक ज्यादा है या पासबुक ज्यादा है, ये वाला देखना है. सो नाउ कम टू दिस. कैश बुक में जब क्रेडिट साइड को आप कम में दिखाते हो, व्हेन यू अंडरकास्ट इट, इसका मीनिंग है कैश बुक का क्रेडिट साइड लेस है और डेबिट साइड मोर है. डेबिट साइड मोर मीन्स व्हाट? डेबिट साइड का मीनिंग है कैश बुक का फेवरेबल बैलेंस विच इज डेबिट बैलेंस इज मोर, सो automatically passbook will be less. Okay. Vivek, ma'am, every time we prepare BRS, no. That is what I'm saying, Vivek. Whenever they ask you at the end of the financial year, there will be given to you in the question in the exam clearly, prepare an adjusted cash book to arrive at the correct bank balance and then do BRS, then you have to do it. Is this clear? So now Sandeep asked me, madam, undercast का आपने बताया है. Now you tell me overcast. The same thing, madam. If overcast का mistake is there, overcast means all of you please see. Credit side is more. Debit side is less. That means what? Credit side का more मतलब क्या है? Payments is more. So the cash book balance automatically will be lesser. Passbook balance will be more. क्या मैडम आप बोल रहे credit side is more? Yes, credit side of the cash balance means मैंने payment ज्यादा किया है, मेरा debit कम है. So the meaning is cash book will be less. Okay, and this passbook will be more. Till now, did everybody of you understand? अभी तक मैंने क्या समझाया है कि adjusted cash book कब open करना है? When you open an adjusted cash book, what are the entries that will go into the adjusted cash book and what are the entries that will come into the BRS? Do you people have any doubt till now? If no, I will go ahead with the questions. There are three illustrations in your questions in your textbook. Okay. It is not like that, Nikhil. Always the meaning need not be overcast means always debit is more. No, overcasting error can happen even on the debit side. Overcasting can happen even on the credit side. Maybe till now, when you were studying in lower classes, they would have, for your easy understanding, they would have told overcast means always debit is more. ऐसा नहीं होता है. ओवरकास्ट किस साइड हुआ है आपको एनालाइज करना है. तो वेनेवर सी डेबिट बैलेंस क्रेडिट बैलेंस दोनों होता है कैश बुक में. तो अभी डेबिट बैलेंस को हमने वो ओवरकास्ट किया है, सो डेबिट बैलेंस बढ़ रहा है, कैश बुक का बैलेंस बढ़ा होगा. तब हमने क्रेडिट साइड को ओवरकास्ट किया है, वी हैव इंक्रीज द क्रेडिट साइड, इट मींस द डेबिट साइड इज लेस. सो डेबिट साइड लेस, कैश बुक बैलेंस बिकम्स लेस. सो आपको ये वाला यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट cash book balance, if debit is more, cash book is more. Cash book balance, if debit is less, then cash book is less. ये वाला प्रिंसिपल यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. Then you should understand is overcasting even if it happens on the debit side or credit side. Debit side का क्या effect है you should understand. क्यों मैडम आप debit side में ही कर रहे हैं? Because cash is your asset. Asset always has a debit balance. तो जब increase होता है वो बढ़ जाता है increase. If decreasing then that will it will be credited. It reduces. Okay. Now with all of these particular things that we have, yes. See, giving you break doesn't matter. You people are not talking also, okay? But me standing and continuously teaching without a break means the only reason is it is not a punishment. Rather, I can tell you, I want to cover maximum illustrations that we can do because the time given to us is very, very limited. You understand? The time given to us is very limited. That is why I try to do this. So you just bear with me. We'll solve one question and then you take a water break. I will also take a break. Okay, Mohit? Do I speak Japanese? Okay. I don't speak Japanese. Divyanshi Rai, so coming back to your point, I will tell when I'm doing the question. Okay. Yes. So now coming back, let us go to the illustration number 5. Yes, actually, disadvantages of knowing multiple languages, no? But that's a blessing as well. I'm able to cater to all the students, no? Nobody feels left out. Arey, madam, she doesn't know Tamil. How will I not tell? Madam, she doesn't know Telugu. How will I clear my doubts? Madam, she doesn't know Hindi. Universal language, I know. English. So now come back. Let's go to the illustration number 5. Okay. See, some of you yesterday told me, madam, if you open or share the screen again, that is becoming black. Now let me try and check. Okay. Sandeep Kumar, if debit side in undercast or overcast, then cash book is according to the credit basis. नहीं Sandeep, cash book always gets according to the debit balance only. जिस account का उसका general balance होता है, उस तरह ही वो affect होगा. Cash book will always have a debit balance. So it is an asset, it has a debit balance. So जब debit balance बढ़ जाता है, it will be more. Debit balance कम हो जाता है, it will be less. Okay, okay, students. So let me now share the illustration number 5. Things should happen. Your thing should work. Are you all able to see the screen? Everybody able to see the screen? Oh, I'll not be able to see your chats. Okay, come on. On 30th September 2022, the bank account of X, according to the bank column of the cash book, was overdrawn. अकॉर्डिंग सी यहाँ पे बैंक अकाउंट भी दिया है वो एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू द बैंक कॉलम ऑफ द कैश बुक भी दिया है वो सो यू पीपल नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड ओनली दिस इज रिलेवेंट फॉर यू एज पर द बैंक कॉलम ऑफ द कैश बुक तो द कैश बुक का बैलेंस इज ओवरड्रॉन ओवरड्रॉन का मतलब क्या है अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस ओके ऑन द सेम डेट द बैंक स्टेटमेंट शोड अ क्रेडिट बैलेंस इन फेवर ऑफ एक्स सो बैंक पासबुक में आपका क्रेडिट बैलेंस है विच इज फेवरेबल क्या मैडम दोनों बुक में एक ही टाइम पे एक ही डेट पे द बैंक द बैंक पासबुक शोज अ क्रेडिट बैलेंस बट द कैश बुक शोज अ डेबिट बैलेंस ऑफ not debit balance, it shows a unfavorable balance of 4,000. Now we should reconcile. Now please see here, please read the last question first. Show the appropriate rectifications required in the cash book to arrive at the correct balance as on September 30th and then prepare a BRS. यहाँ देखो कैसा given, the question is given like very clearly to you. It says first rectify the balances. What it says, rectify the balances, point number 1, and then arrive at the correct bank balance. उसके take that and after that to prepare the BRS. So ऐसा दिया जाएगा questions पे. You have to not get afraid, madam. If they don't ask how, we should only assume, madam. End of the financial year, how we will know, madam? Keep all of this aside. They will give you clearly. Suppose in the exam, you get a 10-mark question for BRS and they give you 31st of March, but explicitly उन्होंने नहीं दिया है कि prepare karo adjusted cash book or BRS. Us words are not given to you. Just they say prepare the BRS alone. Then it is your option. You can take the liberty. आपको वो ऑप्शन मिल जाता है जब क्वेश्चन साइलेंट है ईयर एंड दिया है क्वेश्चन में बट at the end of the question, they have not clearly specified that do this, prepare the adjusted cash book and do BRS, वो नहीं दिया है explicitly, then what happens? You people have the liberty. If you like, do only BRS. Or if you want to show them, I know the concept very clearly, I will do both, then do both. It is ultimately your decision. But आप जब भी करते हो और किसी भी मेथड फॉलो करके करते हो, एक नोट दे दीजिए. प्लीज राइट अ नोट देयर. क्या नोट लिखना है मैडम? That even at the end of the year, okay, even at the end of the year, the BRS is being prepared. So I am preparing the adjusted cash book and then arriving at the BRS. Or you can also write, I have considered the cash book balance given to me is correct. So I am not preparing adjusted cash book, rather directly adjusting in the BRS. In दोनों में से whatever you are going to choose, please write that and continue the question. Is this clear, everybody? Now here I am going to show you adjusted cash book because उसने पूछा है कि करो adjusted cash book करो, so I don't have an option. So in the books of all of you, please see, it will be a little small, but I will minimize this, okay? But give me some time. In the books of Mr. X, okay? Now I am going to do one side the adjusted cash book. This is on one side. And then here it is bank reconciliation statement on the other side. I want everybody of you to attentively listen to me. Don't write when I am talking or teaching. As on 30th September 2022. So here it is particulars. Clear, everybody? So the first thing where I will start, I will always in the adjusted cash book see what is the balance in the bank. Yaha balance in the bank is given overdrawn. All of you please see. Bank column of the cash book was overdrawn. Unfavorable balance. So unfavorable balance is nothing but it will come on to the credit side. Okay. It will come on to which side? It will come on to the credit side. So adjusted cash book में by balance brought down 4062 को credit side में लिखना है. क्यों मैडम? ये favorable balance नहीं है, so you have to write that. Is that clear? Suppose if they give debit balance in the bank column of the cash book, so I would have written it on the debit side. Now since it is overdraft balance, you know simply overdraft balance means it is a loan for you, so it is a liability. So put it on the credit side of the cash book. Clear? Now, my dear students, see the first entry. A check for 13 lakh and 14,000 deposited was credited later. तो ये क्या है? ये वाला क्या है? ये वाला है टाइमिंग डिफरेंस. करेक्ट? ये वाला क्या है? ये वाला है टाइमिंग डिफरेंस. मैडम, when you are preparing adjusted cash book and BRS, where will the timing difference go? Timing difference will be going to the BRS. ये वाला adjusted cash book में नहीं आएगा. So for the time being उसको छोड़ो. Come to the second point. A payment made by check 16,000 rupees entered twice. So two times you have entered the payment. So two times you have already entered it in the cash book. तो ये होता है error made in the cash book. Two times you have credited the check. Now what you should do? You should now rectify one of the time. So the what you have to do? I have to debit to wrong posting of check twice. You can use any way that you want. So 16,000 आपने जो कुछ भी टू टाइम्स क्रेडिट किया है, वन टाइम क्रेडिट करेक्ट, सेकेंड टाइम क्रेडिट रॉन्ग. जब कुछ भी आप एरर्स कैश बुक में करते हो, adjusted cash book you are opening, then you should rectify the error in the adjusted cash book. So the second adjustment, payment by check for 16,000, दो टाइम एंटर हुआ है कैश बुक में, no problem. Now come and debit one time 16,000 because one time which you have credited correct hai. The second time is only wrong. Okay. Now my dear students, see the next one. All of you see the next one. On 29th September, bank credited an amount of 1,17,400 from a customer of X, but advice was not received. तो ये वाला आ जाता है transactions that has happened in the bank. When you prepare adjusted cash book, whatever transactions bank में direct deposit, direct debit, charges, ये सभी को you should bring it into your cash book. So when you receive a check from the customer directly, वो बन जाता है आपका receipt. तो to customer account अभी इसका effect please give it in your cash book. That means since it is a receipt, you should debit it in your cash book. Since it is a receipt, you should debit it in your cash book. Clear everybody? Yes, I know a little bit that this is not visible, but the point is, I wanted you people to understand. So you just listen to me, then I will explain, re-explain it to you when I'm going to stop sharing the screen. Abhi dekho fourth one, bank charges amounting to 580 not entered in the cash book. So ye wala transaction B, it is happening, it is already happened in the passbook. Charges, so payment. तो अभी इसको adjusted cash book में credit side लिख लो. Bank charges 580 rupees. Okay, bank charges 580 rupees. अभी देखो ये वाला. On 6th September, on 6th September, the bank credited 20,000 to X in error. तो ये वाला mistake कौन कर रहा है? कैश बुक में या बैंक वालों ने? The mistake has happened in the bank book. Where is the mistake happened, my dear students? Bank में हुआ है. तो madam इसका effect, the mistake that has happened in the bank statement, that will go to the BRS, madam. So first one, fifth one, going to BRS, madam. Not here, madam. Come to the sixth one. A bill of exchange for 1,40,000 was discounted by X with his bank, but the bill was dishonored. Dishonor होने के time पे, what is the meaning? Yesterday also I told you, whenever it gets dishonored, the bank will get money from your account. So आपका passbook में डेबिट हो जाता है ये वाला मनी. सो अभी यू आर नाउ सपोज टू अगेन रिकॉर्ड दैट इन द कैश बुक बिकॉज एंट्री नहीं हुआ है एडजस्टेड कैश बुक प्रिपेयर करने के टाइम पे. यू शुड ब्रिंग दिस. सो बिल्स डिसऑनर्ड. क्या हुआ? बिल्स डिसऑनर्ड होता है 1,40,000. क्या हुआ है? बिल्स डिसऑनर्ड 1,40,000. आई एम क्रेडिटिंग इट. क्यों मैडम आप क्रेडिट कर रहे हो? बिकॉज पासबुक में वो डेबिट हो जाता है. वेन एवर डिसऑनर, द मीनिंग इज बैंक का उस पैसा कस्टमर से नहीं मिला है, बट बैंक आपको पैसा दिया है. नाउ इट विल टेक मनी फ्रॉम योर अकाउंट. क्लियर? सो पासबुक में जब डेबिट होता है, आई शुड क्रेडिट दैट इन माई कैश बुक. नो, I should credit that in my cash book. No, so I am bringing it here. Now check issued but not presented. ये आता है timing difference है. So this will go into your BRS, bank reconciliation statement. Clear everybody? Now I want everybody of you, did you understand? 7 transactions है. उस 7 transactions में 4 transactions have come here. 3 transactions will go to the BRS. Now can we balance this? Yes, I have switched the screen. Yes, Nikhil, the problem is once I switch the screen, you're not able to understand. I mean, it has become black. Okay, this is the problem. Manish, ये problem आ रहा है Manish. Now आपको दिखाई दे रहा है? Yours is visible, no? Okay. Okay, I think some internet issue for the people who are not able to. It is not showing is what they're saying. Please, I want all of you, whoever it is not visible for you screen, please आप re-log in कर दीजिए एक बार. Please re-log in ma. Okay, for people it is visible, that is okay. People who it is not visible, please re-log in. I'll give you a 2-minute gap. Okay. So now let us, so by the time that they join, we will just balance the account. Okay, kiss side is more. Now this side is more. So 1,44,600 and how much is this? 642. Yes, 642. 1,44,642. Okay. Now the balance is coming. The closing balance is coming onto the debit side. कितना है? 11,242. Okay, madam. Debit side में आ रहा है. So this is favorable balance. No. Whenever you balance it, I have told, okay, I have not handled that chapter. You have to always bring it to the opposite side to understand what balance it is. Clear to understand what balance it is. Did everybody else join back? Did the others also join back? I will not share the screen. That's okay. Did others also join back? Okay, good. Now you're able to see. Yes, Vivek, I will come back. Okay. Hmm. So now, yeah, Soumya Rawat has asked a question. Ma'am, can you explain second and third adjustment again? Okay, now what is the second adjustment? Okay, what is the second adjustment? 16,000 check का payment किया है, but you have entered the check amount two times. So जब आप payment करते हो cash book में, एक ही बार 16,000 credit करना है, but two times you have wrongly entered. So you tell me, Soumya or whoever has asked me that doubt, क्या करना है? वन टाइम 16,000 क्रेडिट करेक्ट है, सेकेंड टाइम 16,000 क्रेडिट करेक्ट है? नो, इट इज रॉन्ग. सो इसको रिवर्स करने के लिए अभी आपको रिवर्स करना पड़ेगा. डेबिट साइड में जाके 16,000 को पोस्ट करना है. ये फर्स्ट वन है. व्हाट इज द थर्ड ट्रांजैक्शन? किसी कस्टमर ने he has already deposited the amount into your account 1,17,400. So this is a case of the transaction happening at the bank जिसका information आपको अभी मिला है. So now please pass the entry. So कैसा पास करते हो? पासबुक में आप जब पैसा मिलते हैं आपको, you credit the balance, correct? इसी तरह कैश बुक में रिसिप्ट कहाँ पे लिखते हो आप? डेबिट में लिखते हो. मैडम, बैंक चार्जेस को पासबुक में से डेबिट किया है, ले लिया है पैसा, पेमेंट. सो दैट पेमेंट नाउ विल कम इनटू योर कैश बुक एज ऑन द क्रेडिट साइड बिकॉज इट इज अ पेमेंट एक्सपेंस है वो. मैडम, डिसऑनर बता दीजिए. मैडम, डिसऑनर क्या है? द मीनिंग ऑफ डिसऑनर, ओनली रिमेंबर वेन एवर डिसऑनर होता है, कुछ बिल, कुछ चेक, कुछ डीडी, उसका इफेक्ट आता है आपका बैंक स्टेटमेंट यानी पासबुक में. डेबिट हो जाता है मनी, डेबिट, एंड द बैंक विल बी टेकिंग इट. तो वहां पे डेबिट कभी होता है वेन एवर देयर बैंक चार्जेस, कुछ पैसे आपसे लेने से, वो होता है डेबिट. बिल्स डिसऑनर्ड का ही सेम ट्रीटमेंट है. इट गेट्स डेबिटेड फ्रॉम योर बैंक अकाउंट, so it is treated equivalent to your payment, so that will also come on to the credit side in the कैश बुक. इज दिस क्लियर? तो मैंने ये सब डाल के आई हैव अराइव्ड एट द क्लोजिंग बैलेंस. ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज सी क्लोजिंग बैलेंस विच साइड कम्स. ऑपोजिट साइड यू शुड टेक इट बिकॉज डेबिट साइड में आता है. यू शुड नॉट थिंक oh this is favorable balance in the debit side. No, it is still unfavorable balance because the closing balance is when you're balancing the ledger and taking to the trial balance. में आप पढ़ा होगा बेसिक्स में क्या है. आप जब भी इसको बैलेंस करते हो लेडजर अकाउंट को, क्लोजिंग बैलेंसेस आने के टाइम पे आफ्टर बैलेंसिंग ब्रिंग इट टू द ऑपोजिट साइड, ये वाला होता है आपका एक्चुअल बैलेंस. सो ये वाला क्रेडिट बैलेंस है. तो आपका स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट होता है अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस एज पर कैश बुक. कितना है? 11,242. अनफेवरेबल होने से आपका एम क्या है? चलो फटाफट, यू शुड टेल मी. Unfavorable is in the same book, which is my cash book. Same book, which is my cash book. So, my dear students, abhi add or less. Check deposited. Same book means it is the cash book. Now, you tell me, check deposited but not cleared. I should add or subtract? Check deposited but not cleared. I should add or subtract? Sandeep Kumar, correct. Dakshata, correct. Vishnu, correct. Others, I want everybody to answer. 77 people are there. 77 answers I should get. Okay, exclude me, tech support, everybody. At least 75 people are there in the class. No, tell me. Akshit, good. Everybody correct. So check deposit, but not cleared. I have to add. Okay, that is clear. I will tell you the amount. Now, check issued but not presented. Opposite you should do, madam. Check issued but not presented. Do the opposite, madam. Okay, what is the amount? I'll tell you. Check deposited 13 lakh and 14,000. Check issued is 13 lakh and 26,000. Now, my dear students, there is one more point. What is that? Which is on 6th September, bank wrongly credited 20,000. तो ये वाला है mistake हुआ है bank में. What is the effect of it? What is the effect of a bank? You are getting a wrong credit in your account. What is the effect? Don't think of उसको मैं ये correct करना है. No, नहीं. Just think what is the effect? When your bank account by mistake gets credited, credit होने से आपका passbook balance increases. But cash book balance, will it be more or less? It is less because you have not passed that entry. Correct? So you have to subtract it here. Check credited in error 20,000. Subtract. किसी कोई भी आंसर बता सकता है? What is the answer? Anybody? Yes, anybody? That's it over. I want you people to solve and tell me the answer. Mohit, Vivek, Rudra. Okay. So they say, madam, 20,578, madam, negative में आ रहा है, madam. Okay. Now coming back, see here. Unfavorable, whenever it is negative, it changes. So favorable balance as per, I started with north, I come to the south. I started with cash book, I come to the passbook. So yes, अभी ये वाला minus को remove कर दो. Madam, should I write my answer still in minus? No. Don't write minus. Again, don't show that as favorable balance. Okay. Minus का meaning है you change unfavorable to favorable. हो गया. Finish. Close. Then you cannot do the reverse now. ठीक है? Just give me 1 minute. Till this you people have understood. Take a 2 minute break and come back. Okay, so this did you understand, everybody of you? बैंक पासबुक भी लिख सकते हो, बैंक स्टेटमेंट भी लिख सकते हो, both are same. Don't worry. So did you all understand till this? Any doubts? 2 minute break I gave. Mohit, you asked me, no, madam, give me 2 minute break, madam. What is this continuous class? Can we go to the illustration number 6? The next illustration, kindly, please. I want all of you to open your textbooks because you have this problem of that is happening, this is happening. So I'm not showing you the textbook here right now. I want you people to open the textbook for your illustration number 6. Illustration number 6 also gives you the same thing, the same question, similar question, not the same, similar question. Okay. On 30th December 2022, the bank column of A. Phillips cash book showed a debit balance. Now you tell me debit balance as per cash book होता है क्या? Favorable या unfavorable? Debit balance as per cash book. Debit balance as per cash book होता है favorable. Kanna, debit balance as per cash book is favorable. डेबिट बैलेंस एज पर पासबुक होता है अनफेवरेबल. यहाँ पे स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है डेबिट बैलेंस एज पर द कैश बुक. Clear, everybody? So the first thing is this is also preparing an adjusted cash book. So this problem also I will prepare it along with you people. For those who have not have your books, okay? जो कुछ भी बुक्स नहीं मिला है, यज्ञा, you don't have the book. So you can go to the ICAI.org. Under that, the BOS knowledge portal. Please go download the textbook, the new study material, and you can have it. Even I don't have the book, but I have downloaded the same way. Matter of few minutes. Kindly do it, people who don't have, please. Okay, ma'am, illustration number 6. So to balance brought down favorable balance 4610. Point number 1. Clear, everybody? Illustration number 6. Page number. In the new book, the page number is 3.27. Illustration number 6. Okay. The first one is checks amounting to 6,30,000 were issued to the trade payables entered in the cash book, not presented for payment. Okay, not presented for payment. So now coming back, check issued but not presented for payment. It will be coming this side, but we don't know whether we have to subtract it or add it. So for the time being, let us just mention the check issued but not presented for payment is check issued but not presented for payment is 6,30,000. Where do you stay, Yajna? You're telling the service is very slow. Where do you stay? If you are staying in Chennai only or some vicinity, it should come. No, never mind, it will come. Yeah, Tamil Nadu. Which part of Tamil Nadu? Okay, so coming back, checks amounting to 2,50,000 recorded in the cash book, paid into the bank, but not entered into the bank statement. Kanyakumari, that's the thing. It has to come from there, no? It is okay. You can call to the nearest center and you can ask them. Okay. So now the next one is check deposited but not cleared. That will again go into your bank reconciliation statement, 2,50,000. Madam, should I add or subtract? That you are not telling. That even I don't know. Just as and when I am taking and writing, I have recorded that. Okay. Now let us go to the third one. A check received for 73,000 had been dishonored, but no record of this fact had appeared in the passbook. Whenever I tell you check dishonored, what you should do, my dear students, bills receivable dishonored, check dishonored means there will be a debit appearing in your passbook, correct? There will be a debit that is coming in your passbook. So the same thing you have to now record it here. So it will be by check dishonored. Everybody with me? Are you all doing the question? Please do it. So check dishonored. This is a transaction happening in the bank. Now I should record it in the adjusted cash book. Clear everybody? Now the next one. A dividend of 3,80,000 paid into the bank directly, not entered in the cash book. So this is a direct deposit. So it is a receipt which I did not know. Now please enter it. So two, dividend received 3,80,000. Clear everybody? 3,80,000. Fourth one is that. Next, bank interest and charges amounting to 4,200 charged in the bank statement, not recorded in the cash book. So what? Record it now. By bank charges of 4,200 should be recorded now. I did not know. Now I recorded it. Okay. Now all of you please see the sixth one. No entry made in the cash book for a trade subscription of 10,000 paid via bank order. Meaning what? 10,000 rupees which you should pay. Bank directly paid. बट कैश बुक में आई डिड नॉट नो, नहीं मालूम था, तो अभी पास करो। तो मैंने बैंक से जो कुछ भी पेमेंट किया है वो पेमेंट अभी मैं आई हैव टू राइट इट हियर। तो बाय सब्सक्रिप्शन पेड, सब्सक्रिप्शन ही पे किया है ना, सो इसके लिए यू शुड राइट दैट हियर, बाय सब्सक्रिप्शन पेड 10,000। विवेक, या इंटरेस्ट और चार्जेस दैट इज ओके मा। Now please see, a check for 27,000 drawn by B Philip had been charged to A Philip account. दोनों नाम एक ही है, initials are different in the books of A Philip, no? So what happened? Erroneously, the bank people, instead of debiting the amount from B Philip, they took the amount from A Philip. So we will write check or amount wrongly debited. Debited का meaning क्या है? Amount debited wrongly. Just we are writing. I don't know whether you should plus or minus this. Okay. That comes to how much? B Philip, A Philip is 20,000, 27,000. That's all. All seven entries we have passed. All seven entries we have passed. Can we first close the adjusted cash book? Can we first close the adjusted cash book, everybody? Yes. So this side, debit side is more. So 3,84,610, 3,84,610, 83, 87, 200. So by balance carried down, balancing figure is how much? Anybody who has solved the question done that? I also solved it. 2,97,410. I told you bring it to the opposite side. To balance carried down. So it has a debit balance. 410. So with this balance, I'm going to put it here. When I say it is a debit balance, it means favorable, unfavorable, madam. ये है favorable. 2,97,410 is favorable balance, madam. If favorable balance, the aim should be in the opposite book, passbook, madam. So now you tell me, check deposited means it will be subtracted. Correct? So I'm going to subtract the check deposited. Check issued means I am going to add, because this is check issued means it has to be added, because cash book will be less, passbook will be more. Madam, debit in the passbook, madam. So what happens? This has to be subtracted because your aim is in the passbook. Due to this amount debited, passbook is less. So I will subtract this, madam. So now please tell me what is that you're going to get now? Can somebody tell me the answer? Yes, Pragati Handa, 6,50,410. Positive or negative? It is positive. So I started with favorable balance as per cash book. I came to favorable balance as per the passbook. That's all. Clear, everybody? Do you people have any doubts? Please tell me if you people have any doubts. Very, very important concept. Very easy concept also. Any doubts do you people have? We just solved this question in 4 minutes. Max 5 minutes we solved this question. So when you understand the concept, solving the questions or doing the questions becomes very, very easy. Yeah? It is not that oh ये वाला बहुत tough है. No. Okay, thank you. If you're able to understand, my teaching is understandable, I will be the most happiest person. If you are not able to understand, please tell me. I'll see how I will be able to make you understand. Did you all finish this? I want you people to answer, please. Yes, Yajna. First, you should prepare adjusted cash book, arrive at the correct balance, and then only you should do this. Okay? Giving you almost. What is this almost? What do I understand with this almost? Ma'am, totaling of adjusted cash book. Okay. When you adjusted cash book, you are totaling no, Jayashree. Okay. So when you are totaling no, the balance, whatever closing balance is coming no, for that, what you should do is if you are going to consider, see, closing balance credit में आया है, so credit balance means it is unfavorable. No, that mistake you should not make. That is why मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ, आप जिस भी साइड में आपका closing balance आता है, उसका actual balance को अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए प्लीज पोस्ट इट ऑन दी ऑपोजिट साइड. तो ये वाला क्लोजिंग बैलेंस आया है क्रेडिट पे, तो इसको आप डेबिट में लाके एक्चुअल बैलेंस को बता रहे हो. सो डेबिट बैलेंस इन अ एडजस्टेड कैश बुक इज फेवरेबल बैलेंस. नो, करेक्ट. आपने ये वाला ये 2,97,000 को क्रेडिट साइड में रख देने से समटाइम्स यू माइट गेट कंफ्यूज, यू माइट थिंक हाँ क्रेडिट बैलेंस आया है क्लोजिंग, तो वो है अनफेवरेबल बैलेंस. सो यहाँ पे फेवरेबल अनफेवरेबल अफेक्ट नहीं होना है, तो ये वाला क्लोजिंग बैलेंस को बैलेंस करने के बाद प्लीज ब्रिंग इट टू द ऑपोजिट साइड. Yes, brought down balances should be considered. Samarth Gowda, can you explain the last entry in English? Okay, all of you please see. Once when you prepare the adjusted cash book, you should arrive at the closing balance. Point one. The closing balance, whatever you arrive, will be coming either on the debit or credit side. But before you can start with your bank reconciliation statement, please bring the closing balance to the opposite side. Why are you asking me to bring? Because closing balances, when they reflect, they do not show the actual nature. So here closing balance has come in the credit side. As per rules, you know, in cash book, if it is a credit balance, it is an unfavorable balance, correct? But actually here closing balance is not unfavorable because it is the balancing figure. So this means that the debit side is more, credit side is less. So my balance is come in the credit side. So you should write it this side. Okay? Huh. Here I will be writing balance carried forward, carried down, and then you bring it carried down, brought forward, carried forward. Everything is the same. Okay? But the point is that closing balance comes whichever side, bring it to the opposite side to understand if it has truly a debit or credit balance. So here, if you ask me, 2,97,410 is a debit balance which is favorable. Did you understand, Samarth? When the cash book and bank balance are same. Srivani, you're going to the basics. She's telling both balance books are same, madam. Will they give you a question like that? I will be the most happiest if they give the same balance and still they ask you to prepare. They will not do that. Okay? Is format important for the ACB? Yes, yes, format is important. In the books of adjusted cash book, particulars amount rupees, particulars amount rupees. If date is given, date also you will write. Exams in reality also sometimes, no, you might not know. Your accountant can be very clever that he can balance and match it. So that the moment you see, both are same only, no, why should I do? No, no, please do even then also. Harshit, can you please tell me why do we prepare an adjusted cash book? Mr. Harshit, were you there in the beginning of the class? I think you were there. You prepare adjusted cash book because at the end of the financial year to ascertain the correct bank balance. So this bank balance will go into your balance sheet. No, that is why you prepare this to get the correct cash balance, to get the correct bank balance. That is why you prepare adjusted cash book. Okay. Debtor balance of, yes, Yajna. Debit balance of the adjusted cash book is favorable. If this is going to come this side, like in the previous question, okay? Munadi question la it was 11,242. That came on the credit side. So other one, nama we have taken it as an unfavorable balance and did the question. Okay, everybody clear? All of you clear? It's the cash book balance, pa. Yajna, Rama, that is cash book balance. Okay? Because you are preparing inga vande, you are preparing only cash book. So this can be cash book only, no? You arrive at the passbook. So here there can never be the opposite way. Now I will give you 5 minutes. Okay? What is last May? Last May. Last May, what is written? Ah? Oh, favorable balance as per passbook. Because cash book starting point, passbook you will write, no? Favorable balance as per passbook. Oh, that is what you're asking. Okay, less May. This one, amount debited wrongly in the passbook. Amount debited wrongly in the passbook. I want all of you to start doing illustration number 8. Illustration number 8 में दोनों presentations दिया है. Question is silent. Question नहीं बताया है कि if you have to open adjusted cash book or no. But in the presentation, they have given you both the ways. Under both the ways also, you will get the same answer. No, it is not like that, Yajna. Please go back and listen to my first class. Unfavorable balance as per cash book is favorable balance as per passbook. Nay, nay. It is not like that. That concept, what you are telling, is not right. Okay. How do you understand is debit balance of the cash book is equal to credit balance of the passbook. Okay. So here also favorable, there also can be favorable. Okay. But depending on what your answer will come, it will change. That's all. So, my dear students, illustration number 8, please. For the people who have not seen the first lecture, please go back and see after this class. You will get a better understanding. Okay. So, when you start doing the basic question involving only BRS and then come to the next stage, then you will understand. And it is not that very difficult also. All of you there? Yes. Preparing both the methods are. Don't prepare both the methods. Time waste. Whatever you can do, just do it only one method, whichever you are very confident. Okay, I would request you people do only one method. Now do adjusted cash book and BRS. I want you people to solve the illustration number 8 under adjusted cash book and BRS. Okay, because the other method you can go back and you can try it once again. So no problem. Illustration number 8. Everything will not be invested or it will not be done only because of the scam in 1992 Harshad Mehta ka. No. Various other things. There are so many scams that you can do. Okay. Okay, dears. Now let us go to the illustration number 8. After finishing illustration number 8, what we'll do is we will, I have another class. See, we have again increased the class. So there is some noise disturbance. Okay, so we have increased the class. So tomorrow also half time we will be explaining, we will be doing only this. No, no, it's not because of Harshad Mehta and all. Normal in every way that you will have to do. No, Harshad Mehta scam is a different ball game together. So let us talk about only the illustration number 8 presently. Please let us finish ACB and doing it. Adjusted cash book. Cash book of Mr. Gadbadwala. The name itself is like that only. Okay. The cash book of Mr. Gadbadwala shows as the balance at bank 8 lakh 36 400. So the cash book shows the balance. Somebody asked me, madam, your passbook is also coming. No, the major thing is the cash book shows that the bank account had a balance. That means bank column of the cash book hai 8 lakh 36,400. People who have finished, very good. Okay, people who have not finished, please look here. Now, no confusions, no fightings. Okay. 8 lakh 36 400. Now, please see, there are 7 things. If the books are not closed, if the books are not closed means you did not prepare ACB. Books are closed ka meaning you have to prepare the ACB. So we are doing presentation under the second method. Now please see here the first point. On 15th December, payment side of the cash book was undercast by 10,000. Payment side of the cash book undercast by 10,000. This is an error happening in the cash book, correct? When payment side is undercast, उसको rectify करने के लिए क्या करना है? You should again go to the credit side. Payment side is credit side. So by undercasting error, the first one is undercasting error 10,000. इसी को मैंने explain किया है initially. Only this I have started explaining it initially. Undercasting means same side. Payment side का मतलब है credit side. उसी side में effect दे दो. This is the first entry. Now the second entry. A check of 1,31,000 issued was not taken into the bank column. That means omission हुआ है. Check issued का meaning है payment किया है. I vomited it by the check issued 1,31,000. Madam, check issued mean check issued but not presented. No, madam. नहीं. That word is not given here. उसने बोला है कि चेक इश्यू किया है बट उसका एंट्री मैंने कैश बुक में नहीं डाला है. प्लीज रीड दैट. बट वॉज नॉट टेकन इन द बैंक कॉलम. बैंक कॉलम का मीनिंग क्या है? एडजस्टेड कैश बुक का बैंक कॉलम बोल रहा है वो. सो नाउ उसको रिकॉर्ड करो. सो चेक इश्यूड 1,31,000 आई विल क्रेडिट इट. Now, please see the third point very carefully. Please listen. One deposit of 1,50,000 recorded in the cash book as if there is no bank column. कैश बुक में रिकॉर्ड किया है बोल रहे, बैंक कॉलम नहीं है बोल रहे. द मीनिंग इज मिस्टेक हुआ है कैश बुक में. 3 कॉलमनार कैश बुक में, कैश कॉलम बैंक कॉलम में चेक डिपॉजिट किया है. They have taken it into the cash account. Where they have taken? Wrongly taken into the cash account. Okay. Contra entry बन जाता है. But my dear सौम्य दास, don't worry. हमको क्या करना है? अभी उसको वोमिट किया है. We have taken wrongly into the cash column. But हमने बैंक कॉलम ने वोमिट किया है. So just you are going to write check deposited. You are going to write it 1,50,000. मैडम में कैश कॉलम को रेक्टिफाई करना है. उसका हेडेक बीआरएस में एडजस्टेड कैश बुक बैंक कॉलम में यू डोंट हैव टू टेक. द ओनली थिंग दैट यू हैव टू डू इज इसने गलती से कैश कॉलम में लिखा है. अभी मैं उसको I will write it in the bank column. I will record the check deposited. Did you all understand this? This is a mistake happened in the cash book. Okay. Instead of writing it on the debit side of the bank column, they have taken it in the credit. They have taken it in the debit side of the cash column. Okay. Now what happened? You missed to write this check. Now make the entry. So debit side bank column may I am posting 1,50,000. Fair enough. I cleared. Madam, then what about the cash column which I debited wrongly? Uska I should pass the entry, no? Uska you pass the entry in the cash column credit side, no? How will it affect here? It will not affect here, no? You get my point, everybody? Did you all understand? I want everybody to answer. Did you all understand? Until then, I'm not going to the next one. All of you, did you understand? Usashri, Nikhil, Pragati, others. I want others to answer. Dakshata, people who have not answered. Sheel, Ikra, all of your names I've seen. Others who are all sitting, I want you people to answer. Did you all understand? Vishnu, I've seen your name. Others, I have not whom seen your name. Kirti, Ganati. Okay. Navadeep. Okay. Ma'am, please explain again. Vivek. Okay. Vivek, the point is, check को deposit किया है. Okay. But इसका entry, they have not made it in the bank column. उसने गलती से 3 columnar cash book में लिखा है. So bank column में did you record it? No. अभी record कर दो. ये वाला है check deposited. ये receipt है. Please debit it. Okay. Kashish, okay. Now come to the next point. Excuse me, please come to the next point. All of you, please see. On 18th December 2022, debit balance of 15,260 on the previous day was brought forward as credit balance. Wrongly, debit balance was brought forward as credit balance. 15,260. It should be debit balance. So here you will write to wrong carry forward. Correct? वही मैडम ये राइटिंग इन द डेबिट साइड गलती हुआ है, अभी क्रेडिट में पोस्ट किया है वो रॉन्ग है, तो मैं अभी उसको डेबिट करती हूँ. वेन एवर आई टोल्ड रॉन्ग साइड्स हैव हैपेंड, यू शुड टेक द ट्वाइस डबल ऑफ द अमाउंट. यू शुड टेक डबल ऑफ द अमाउंट. क्रेडिट साइड नहीं है डेबिट साइड है, तो डेबिट साइड में लिखो. अमाउंट क्या है इसमें से मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2, बिकॉज क्रेडिट साइड वन साइड आई हैव टू गिव nullify the effect and then I should post it in the debit side. So by twice the amount you are going to write it. Do you have any doubt in this? Everybody, do you have any doubts in this? Now we go to the next point. Okay. All of you please see, out of the total checks amounting to 11,514 drawn in the last week, checks aggregating to 7,815 only were encashed. So what do you mean? चेक्स ड्रॉन का मतलब क्या है? चेक डिपॉजिटेड या चेक इश्यूड? यू टेल मी. विजय कुमार, गुड, आई एम एबल टू सी अनदर न्यू नेम. यू टेल मी, चेक ड्रॉन का मीनिंग क्या है? वेरी गुड, चेक ड्रॉन इज चेक इश्यूड. चेक पेड का मीनिंग क्या है? चेक पेड इनटू द अकाउंट का मीनिंग क्या है? चेक पेड इनटू द अकाउंट. Deposit, very good. Check drawn is check issued. Check deposited का other name है check paid into the bank. Very good. So ये वाला होता है out of 11,514. Some checks are encashed. So check issue किया है और present भी हुआ है. But our problem is check issued but not presented. Correct? Check issued but not presented. So we come here. Add or less we still don't know. चेक इश्यूड बट नॉट प्रेजेंटेड में टोटल अमाउंट हम कैसे लेते हैं? ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज सी हियर. टोटल अमाउंट इज 11,000. आर यू फ्रॉम न्यूजीलैंड? ओके, 11,514 minus 7,805. Q, madam, you are subtracting like this because I already have encashed 7,800, but I have not encashed the remaining. This one, you remember yesterday we did the illustration number 3. Out of the entire 80,000 rupees check issued, only 32,000 I have encashed. So remaining 48,000 we have taken, no, same thing. Okay. Now, Yajna, listen to the class. Afterwards, you can do all LinkedIn searches. Now, please see the sixth point. Dividends 25,000 collected by the bank and subscription 1,000 paid were not recorded in the cash book. So, कुछ भी आपको receipt आया है dividends के वजह से. Now, please post it to dividends is 25,000 receipt. So, I am debiting it. And by some payments you have done via the bank order or by subscriptions that you have paid. Okay. 2,000 and 1,000. Last one, please see. One outgoing check. Outgoing means check payment. 3,50,000 was recorded 2 times in the cash book. One payment should be recorded only once, but it is recorded 2 times. So what should I do? 2 times wrongly, that is credited. So to check outgoing, now rectified. 3,50,000 is now being debited one time because credited may 3 lakh 50 only, no, yes, because credit may 1 lakh one time 3 lakh 50 is correct, second time what they have credited is wrong. So for reversing that second time credit I am debiting 3 lakh and 50,000. Clear everybody? So I want you people to balance and tell me what is the amount. Yeah, what is the balance that I'm getting? 13 lakh 9 13 lakh 91,920. 13 lakh 91,920. So here the balance will come to 12 lakh. Very good. 49,920. That is by balance carried down. Balancing figure. What did I say? What should you do, Ejna, now? What should you do the others? So, Samarth, somebody asked me. Now bring it to the opposite side to balance brought down or carried down. So 12 lakh 49,920. So the debit balance. So it will be favorable balance as per the cash book. Favorable balance as per the cash book is 12 lakh 49,920. There is no check issued, nothing. Okay, just only one entry you have. Check issued but not presented. So favorable balance as per cash book means aim will be in the passbook. Check issued should be added. Correct? Check issued should be added. So the amount is 12 lakh 53,619. So what will this be? Yajna, you tell me. I started with favorable balance. It does again positive favorable balance as per cash book. I started, passbook I'm ending. That's all. You are still confused on the process? Definitely you will be confused because you didn't come for the last class. No, please go back and study. You will definitely understand. No worries, no worries. If you don't understand, there is always a way. Go back, sit down with the first chapter. I mean, the first lecture, then you will be able to understand it. Clear, everybody? Did you all understand? Okay, Mahak is asking me, Madam, can you tell if you do books not closed? So how do we do transaction one? So you start with the favorable balance as per cash book, Mahak. Your aim will be in the passbook, correct? So what is the first point? Payment side of the cash book is undercast by so much. Is undercast means what? The payment side is less. That means the debit side is more. So I told you cash book has a debit balance. जब वो debit balance बढ़ता है, cash book is more, passbook is less. So ये वाला passbook aim है, so passbook is less. So subtract it. Clear, Mahak? I want all of you people to try this question under the other method also. You would be teaching business economics, sir. Economics, no, no, no. That I cannot. Okay, good. I'm happy you people are able to understand. Very good. So I have time, 10 more minutes. Let us very quickly do the MCQs. Okay, there are 8 MCQs. So I will have to share my screen only now. Kindly cooperate. If it is just going black out, no problem. Just listen to whatever I'm doing. I'm not going to write anything on the board. So now the illustrations that is left off that we have not done is illustration number 9, illustration number 11. They are also quite important. So let us see after the multiple choice questions, let us see what we can do. When the balance as per the cash book is the starting point, okay? Balance as per cash book is the starting point. Your aim will be in the passbook. Direct deposit by customers. When somebody directly deposits, my passbook will be more. Aim is in the passbook. So what will be the option? What will be the option? You have to add it. Clear, everybody? You have to add it. Very good. So everybody is able to answer? Okay, good. I'll keep the chat open this side and then I will answer. Very good, Nikhil, Rishita. Very nice. A debit balance in the customer's deposit balance in the depositor's cash book will be shown as. So debit balance of the cash book will be equal to which side of the passbook? Credit side of the passbook. Very good. So the option here is B. Credit balance in the bank statement. Now don't tell me, madam, passbook is not given. No, bank statement, passbook means the same. Very good. When the balance as per passbook is the starting point, your aim is in the cash book. Okay. Interest allowed by bank. Interest allowed का मतलब क्या है? Interest deposited into your bank account. Passbook is more, cash book is less. My dears, cash book is less. So since your aim is in the cash book and cash book is less, you have to subtract it. Third one, B is the answer. I am in the third question, not first one. Third question, yes. Are you there? Bank reconciliation statement is prepared with the help of bank statement and bank column of the cash book. Option 4 is A. Very, very good. Fourth one option is A. Now come to the fifth one. The cash book showed an overdraft. When it is an overdraft, you should take the same book as your aim. So cash book में ही aim है. Data showed that checks of 10,000, 5,000, 12,500 not presented for payment. इसका total क्या है? 10,000 plus 5,000 is 15, plus again 12,500 is 27,500. Check issued but not presented 27,500, and 4,000 paid into the bank not cleared. So अभी बोलो क्या करना है? Very very simple. With 1,50,000, your aim is again in the cash book, correct? So 1,50,000, you should add check deposited 4,000 minus check issued 27,500. Q madam, because unfavorable balance madam. So the same will be, aim will be in the same cash book. इसके लिए check deposited add, check issued subtract. So the answer is 1,26,500, which is option number C. Option number C. Everybody, very good. Bismi, I can see new names coming up. Very good. You people are understanding. Now come to the, when drawing a BRS, if you start with the debit balance as per passbook, debit balance का meaning क्या है? Passbook में debit balance is unfavorable balance. So my aim should be in the passbook only. Check issued but not presented. Passbook is more, so add. Passbook is more, so add. A is the correct answer. The sixth one is A. Pragati, did you understand the sixth one? Debit balance is withdrawal. Yes. Okay, good. Now, when you start drawing up a BRS, if you start with the debit balance as per bank statement, kya hai? Again, a unfavorable balance. So, unfavorable balance as per passbook means your aim also passbook mein hi hai. In passbook, what and all you are supposed to add. They themselves have asked add. Check issued but not presented. Yes, I will add. Bills collected directly by the bank. Yes, I have to add that also. Overcasting of the debit side of the bank account in the cash book. Nahi. Overcasting of debit side means cash book is more, passbook is less. You should subtract this. So 1 and 2. The option for seventh is B. Akshya Jinka. Very good. Now, a bank reconciliation statement is prepared mainly. Why? Reconcile cash balance of the cash book. Cash balance of the cash book. No. Reconcile the difference between the bank balance shown by the cash book and the passbook. Yes. The option number B. Both A and B. No, it is not right. Is this clear to everybody? Have you all answered? See, ma, practical questions. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want all of you to sit down and practice all the 6 questions today only, because tomorrow we will have our last chapter or the last session on the BRS. Okay. So I want you people to prepare. Coming back, illustration 9 and 11, I will tell you. Just give me some time. We will also see true or false. Can we start? True or false? 20 are there. I want everybody to concentrate and see. Bank reconciliation statement is the process of reconciling cash column of the cash book and bank column of the cash book. Is this true? Good, false. Win BRS, we try to reconcile bank column of cash book with the bank passbook or the bank statement. Okay. There are three types of differences between cash book and passbook, namely transactions, timing, and errors. Is it true or false? Yes, because I told you very clearly there are only three types of differences, which are timing difference, transactions in the bank, and errors done. Very good. So that is true. Now come to the third one. Adjusting the cash book for any errors or omissions before preparing reconciliation is optional when reconciliation is done at the end of the year. No, when it is done at the end of the year, mandatorily I should prepare the adjusted cash book. So this is false. Adjusted cash book mandatorily should be prepared. Very good. Now come to the fourth question. Debit balance in the cash book is same as overdraft as per passbook. No. Debit balance should be equal to the credit balance. Overdraft balance passbook means debit balance in the passbook. Did you understand? Debit balance in the cash book should be equal to the credit balance in passbook. हम जब क्रेडिट बैलेंस इन पासबुक बोलते हैं उसको वो ओवरड्राफ्ट नहीं बोलते हैं, उसको हम फेवरेबल बैलेंस बोलते हैं. तो यहाँ पे दिया है ओवरड्राफ्ट एज पर पासबुक, तो ओवरड्राफ्ट का मीनिंग है डेबिट बैलेंस. सो डेबिट बैलेंस इन कैश बुक एंड डेबिट बैलेंस इन पासबुक इक्वल है? नो, फर्स्ट itself we learned mirror images. Good. Now, next one. Bank charges debited by the bank is a timing difference. यू टेल मी, वो होता है टाइमिंग डिफरेंस? नो, वो होता है ट्रांजैक्शंस डन बाय द बैंक. दैट इज फॉल्स माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स. इन द एग्जाम द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ये ऑप्शन यू विल गेट 5 ट्रू और फॉल्स. जस्ट राइटिंग ट्रू और फॉल्स will not help. You should write the reason also. Very very important. So when you understand the concept thoroughly, you will be able to answer anything and everything. Okay. Overcasting of debit side of the cash book is an example of a difference that is due to error. Correct or wrong? When you're doing a overcasting or you're doing undercasting, definitely it is a difference, and that is because of error. Very good. Now, when we start seventh one, when we start bank reconciliation with a debit balance in cash book, what is debit balance? Favorable balance. Then check issued, favorable balance as per cash book means your aim will be in the passbook. Aim will be in the passbook. Check issued but not presented should be added back to arrive at the balance as per passbook. Very good. Seventh one is true. Yes, true लिखने से भी you should write. Definitely. True also you should write. False, you can write the statement. True also, just repeat the statement and say that is yes. Okay. Now please come to the next one. Seventh one is true because you are going to write. Eighth one, the bank charges charged by the bank should be deducted when BRS is prepared from a credit balance of passbook. Credit balance of passbook क्या मतलब क्या है? Aim will be in the cash book. Now bank charges debited means passbook is less, cash book is more. So when cash book is the aim, cash book is more, add it. करेक्ट, इट शुड बी एडेड, बट यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? डिडक्ट दिया है, सो इट इज रॉन्ग. फॉल्स. एथ वन इज फॉल्स, इट शुड बी एडेड. वेरी वेरी गुड. नाउ ऑल ऑफ यू सी द नाइन्थ वन. व्हेन द causes of difference between passbook balance cash book is not known, then the bank reconciliation statement can be prepared by matching two books and identifying the unticked items. Somebody asked me, I think Rishita, Madam, illustration 9 or 11 you didn't teach. No, this is the thing concept for that two questions. Madam, till now all the 11 illustrations, may 8 illustrations we did, they gave us this check issued but not presented, check deposited but not cleared. But madam, if they don't give, so technically, even if you go out to check somewhere, they will not give. So what you should do, you tell me? What is this, madam? They are telling something. In the same month, if you are getting, all of you, please listen very carefully, very important concept. If you are going to a company and the company says, here, this is the bank passbook, here, this is our cash book, you start the reconciliation. Then you should not say, Kiran, my madam did not teach what are this. She only taught that this much cash should, this much check deposited, this much check issued from here. How will I find that is will be your question. You understand? So what you will do is you will start ticking. So in a month, if you have received all the checks here in the cash book, correct? In the passbook, you should see whether all the checks that you have received here, suppose 5 checks you have received here, you should check it with the passbook credit side. In the same month, have you received or have you cleared the checks here or not? So Mr. A has given 10,000 check, A 10,000 check is credited, okay, that is item tick, no difference. B has given 5,000 rupees check here, but B का 5,000 rupees check यहाँ पे क्रेडिट नहीं हुआ है. तो उसका मीनिंग क्या है? बी का 5,000 रुपीज चेक डिपॉजिट हुआ है बट क्लियर नहीं हुआ है. दैट इज हाउ यू विल आइडेंटिफाई. सो डेबिट साइड को लेके यहाँ बैंक पासबुक में क्रेडिट साइड यू विल चेक इट. इज दैट क्लियर? You are going to check it in the credit side. That is very important. मैडम, मैंने पेमेंट्स डाला है मैडम. आई हैव गिवन a lot of payments to them here. तो ABCD 5 चेक का पेमेंट किया है, बट पासबुक में डेबिट आया है 4 चेक के लिए. सो 1 चेक इज इश्यूड बट नॉट येट प्रेजेंटेड मैडम. दिस इज हाउ यू विल आइडेंटिफाई द डिफरेंसेस. आइडेंटिफाई करने के बाद you will have the closing balance of the cash book given to you. You can take that question, take that balance. After identifying, you can prepare the BRS. You can start there with your passbook balance or with your cash book balance. You will get the technically both values. You can start, you will get the opposite book ka balance. And the advantage in this question is you will have both book ka balances given to you in the question. Whatever you do, however you do, you should arrive at the other balance. And the other balance you can check also if it is right or not. In examination, immediately you will ask, Madam, what will come in the examination? You tell me that no, so much you're telling. In the examination, there is a possibility of asking this also. Till now, we have only got the adjusted cash book and the 8 illustrations that we have done. Okay. Now, the ninth question, did you understand? Everybody. Now, all of you, please see a 10th one. While preparing the bank reconciliation statement, starting with debit balance as per passbook, debit balance is unfavorable. So the aim will still remain in the passbook. Okay. Check deposited but not yet clear, need not be adjusted. False. It should be adjusted. You should subtract that. Very good, because passbook is the aim. Check deposited but not cleared means passbook will be less than the cash book, so you should subtract it. The 10th one, everybody please come back from that particular concept that I told you. I will do one question tomorrow, okay, and then we can close with that. And I will also solve 2 exam questions. The recent ones I will solve, okay. All of you with me? The 10th one is over. Yes. Now the 11th one, please bear with me a little more time. Or can we do these 10 things tomorrow? Okay, let me do whatever is possible. Cash book shows a debit balance. Okay, cash book shows a debit balance of 50,000, and the only difference from the balance as shown in the passbook relates to the check issued for 60,000 but not yet presented for payment. So the balance as per passbook should be 1,10,000. So you tell me, the cash book shows a debit balance means favorable thing you're starting. So your aim will be in the passbook. Check issued but not presented. Yes, I will have to add. So 1,10,000 is the correct answer. 11th one. What is the answer? Is this answer true or false? Please tell me. Fatafat. Quickly, you should tell me. 11th one. Very good. 11th one is true because 50,000 plus 60,000 gives me 1,10,000. Good. Now go to the 12th point. Overcasting of the credit side of the past cash book. Credit side of the cash book is overcasted. That means what? Credit balance is more, debit balance is less. That means cash book balance is more. Yes. I mean, cash book balance is less. Sorry. Overcasting of the credit side means credit side of the cash book is more. So debit side is less. So cash book will be less, passbook will be more. That is the underlying answer. Now, overcasting of credit side of cash book will result in a higher bank balance in the cash book when compared to passbook. No, cash book balance is lesser than the passbook. Yes, that is false. Okay, 13th one, I'll come back a little bit. 14th one, please come. All of you, 14th one. A direct debit by the bank on account of any payment as may be instructed by the customer should be recorded on the credit side of the cash book. Yes, because when you make a payment from the bank account, correct? Credit side of the cash book also shows the payment made, no? So credit side here, debit side there, both are equal. So the 14th one is true. Now, please come to the 15th one. Bank reconciliation can be prepared in 2 formats, balance presentation plus minus presentation. Very true. Simple. Difference between cash book and passbook that relates to errors are those mostly made by the banker. Errors means only bank makes errors. No, bank can make, we can also make. Okay. Now, please come to the 18th one. First, let us finish the theoretical one, then go to the questions. Interest on savings bank that is allowed or credited by bank is generally recorded in the cash book prior to be recorded by the banker. Is this clear? 18th one, tell me, interest on savings bank that is allowed or credited by the bank is generally first recorded in the cash book prior to the passbook. No, it is first recorded in only in the passbook. No, because credited interest, debited interest means what? That only, no. Srivani, what is your problem with the 15th one? 15th is a very easy one. BRS can be prepared in two ways. Balance method, which I taught you, plus and minus method, which you already learnt in your school. That's all. So two methods you can prepare. A regular bank reconciliation discourages the accountants to be involved in any kind of funds embezzlement. Embezzlement का meaning क्या है? Fraud करना है. तो if you are regularly preparing bank reconciliation, yes, तो accountant को वो डर लगता है, ओहो हम कुछ गड़बड़ किया तो they will immediately follow that. They'll immediately find it out. Yes, the example I gave was of embezzlement only. The timing difference relates to the transactions that are recorded in the same period in both cash and bank passbook. No, timing difference means not recorded in the same time. That only is the meaning, no. So that is the point. So 20th one is false. Everybody with me? 20th one is false. Now come to the 17th one. A check for 80,000 that was discounted from the bank was dishonored. Bank again charged 1,600 on that particular check. While starting with the debit balance in the cash book, debit balance in the cash book means aim will be in your passbook because it is the favorable balance. Aim is in the passbook. We need to deduct 78,400. See, anything that is discounted and it is dishonored, you will deduct only because passbook में debit आ जाएगा. So deduct is correct, but amount is wrong. Amount कितना है? We need to deduct 80,000, which is the actual check dishonor हो जाता है. वो पैसा आपके अकाउंट से ले जाता है बैंक. प्लस ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट उसका चार्जेस जो कुछ भी डिसऑनर का हुआ है वो भी आपका अकाउंट से लेता है. सो इट इज 80,000 प्लस 1,600 विच इज 81,600. क्लियर? ये आंसर इज फॉल्स. बट वाई फॉल्स मैडम? डिडक्ट तो ही करना है ना, डिडक्ट करना है, वो वाला बात सही है बट अमाउंट गलत है. 78,400 नहीं, इट इज 80,000 प्लस 1,600, 81,600. Did you all understand the 17th one, my dear students? All of you, please. 17th one. I want everybody of you to answer, the others also to answer. I know we are at the fag end. I know everybody is feeling hungry. I know I'm also feeling hungry. Please. 18th one, false karna. 18th one, Jai Shri Vaishnav. It is false. Interest on savings bank account will first be recorded in passbook, then only in the cash book. Okay. Okay, the last one, please see here. Yesterday, 13th one, I think this Mr. Akshit also was asking me. Okay. Come here. 16th was, yes, false. 13th one, a check for 25,000 that was issued and also presented for payment in the same month, but recorded erroneously on the debit side of the cash book. So, ये वाला check क्या हुआ है? वो payment है. Okay. This type of check is the payment check. Okay. Which should be recorded on the credit side. But what did you do? Without recording on the credit side, you put it on the debit side of the cash book. So, credit wrongly recorded as debit. So what will happen to the amount? I should multiply it twice. Yes, would cause a difference of 50,000 from the balance in the passbook. Correct? No, true. Why? 25,000 I should put it in the credit side of the cash book. मैंने गलती से credit में नहीं लिया है. I put it in the debit side. तो अभी इसको reverse करने के लिए 2 times 25,000 one time I should credit, 25,000 second time I should credit. So 50,000 का difference आता है इन दोनों books के बीच में. Okay? See, so many of you are asking, explain 15th one. There is nothing to explain, Kanna. 15th one, mein, they're asking BRS, how many formats you can prepare? Plus minus is there. That is what we discussed in the first class, which I told you don't follow that. Unlearn and relearn this particular method. The method that we are doing, no? Fixing the aim, add, minus, that is balance method. Clear? 19th question, a regular, yes, when you do regular ज्योति साइनी आप regularly every month BRS prepare करने से जो कुछ भी accountant है वो उतना easy से आसानी से पैसे को वो fraud नहीं कर पाता है. Clear everybody? So with this we have finished your MCQs, we have finished your true or false. I want you people to try the practical questions, and with the explanation that I have given you, when both books are given and you don't know what exactly the balances are, and you don't know what exactly the balances are, you have to do the ticking method. So illustration 9, tomorrow I will be starting. I will not do any recap of the a recap of the concepts that I've done till today. Two classes we have taken, comfortably solved everything. For the people who have not solved, see, for the people who have not attended the first session, I would ask you people, request you to go back, attend the first session properly, then do the questions, then see the lectures. Second time again, listen to the second class also. Perfectly, you will be able to understand. Okay. So please do that. Prepare practical questions. Tomorrow I will be doing a ninth illustration. With that, you can do your 11th illustration also as homework. Practical questions, please prepare and come. I will take one or two, the last two exam questions, and with that, we are done with BRS. Why is it full of uncertainty? That is why it is one of the toughest exam, and if you are able to clear, you prove your capability. So nothing is full of uncertainty. So you be certain. Even in an uncertain situation, if you know what you have to do, then that gives you like that. Okay, Soumya Das, thanks. Priya, are you there or can we close the class? Akshit Gupta, I'll take your doubt. Yes, Akshit.
Oh, uh, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, I want to ask one question in. Ma'am, wait. Uh, in question that suppose the one question is that question to be
Hmm.
bank passbook debited 60,500 in
Hmm.
fifth adjustment check worth rupees 50,000 has
Hmm.
been sent to bank for collection, but the collection was reported by bank as under. So three given, one, two, three. Check collected on 31st March and check collected on 10th April 10,000,
Hmm.
12th April 5,000.
Hmm.
This adjustment out, and another is bank charges 200 have been entered twice in the book, whereas insurance charges for 175 directly paid by
Kaun sa,
bank.
just a minute. Which one? Practical question, is it?
No, ma'am.
Ah,
Ma'am, see, once you see the chat box I sent.
chat box.
I
Okay, Mama. Okay, the third one. Out of the checks issued worth 85,000, checks amounting to 50,000 only were presented. So इसका meaning है Akshit, you have issued checks total amounting to 85,000 rupees. Okay? उसमें से कितना present हुआ है?
मैम आउट ऑफ द उसमें से चेक थर्ड एडजस्टमेंट ने उसमें से चेक अमाउंटिंग 50,000 है, एटी फाइव
Hmm.
थाउजेंड में से।
Hmm.
तो
So,
इसका 35,000 एंड अनदर आई वाज आस्किंग फिफ्थ एडजस्टमेंट मैम, फिफ्थ एंड हाँ फिफ्थ एडजस्टमेंट।
okay. So this third adjustment, you're okay with it, Akshit? I did not tell you, right?
मैम थर्ड आई वाज नॉट आस्किंग, फिफ्थ एंड एट्थ, फिफ्थ
Okay.
एंड एट।
Checks worth 50,000 has been collected to, okay. Checks worth 50,000 has been sent to the bank for collection. So check sent to the bank for collection का मतलब क्या है? Check deposited या check issued? First you tell me that base.
चेक्स वर्थ का मतलब आप पूछ रहे हो? चेक्स चेक्स
नहीं नहीं
वर्थ
नहीं
रुपीज
नहीं, मैं उसका मीनिंग पूछ रही हूँ। हैज बीन सेंट टू बैंक फॉर कलेक्शन, कलेक्शन करने के लिए बैंक को भेजा है। सो इज इट अ चेक डिपॉजिट फॉर द, व्हाट इज द टाइमिंग डिफरेंस वी नो? चेक डिपॉजिट यानी चेक इश्यूड ना, ये वाला कौन सा में से, इन दोनों में से विच वन इज इट?
ये आस्किंग द चेक वर्थ का मीनिंग आप पूछ रहे हो? चेक डिपॉजिटेड है या चेक
इश्यूड है।
चेक वो चेक इश्यूड है मैम?
चेक सेंट टू द बैंक फॉर कलेक्शन।
चेक डिपॉजिट जमा किया है, वहाँ पे डिपॉजिट करा है।
करेक्ट, सो इट इज चेक डिपॉजिटेड। ओके, सो
और
आउट
एट्थ
ऑफ
वाला,
विच,
एट्थ वाला फिफ्थ एंड एट्थ वाला मैम, एट्थ बैंक
that
चार्जेस।
I will tell you. Just wait. So now coming back to the fifth one, the checks collected before is 35,000. So 50,000 में से 35,000 clear हुआ है आपका BRS का डेट के पहले ही. So 35,000 you have to subtract. Remaining 15,000 हुआ है collection. April में 10,000 हुआ है, वो 10th of April. 12th हुआ है 5,000. So when are you preparing the BRS? Let me see. 31st March you're preparing. So 31st March तक जो कुछ भी clear हुआ है उसको remove करके remaining which is not collected, that is 10,000 and 5,000, 15,000 आपका check deposited but not cleared होता है. Okay, now you fix the aim, कौन सा is more less you see and you add it and subtract it accordingly. Now the eighth point is bank charges worth 200 have been entered in the book, have been entered twice in the book, whereas insurance charges for 175 directly paid was not entered in the cash book at all. तो ये वाला होता है कुछ omissions और कुछ ways that you have already, just a minute. Okay, so there are ways, there are omissions that have happened in the cash book. Okay, bank charges worth two times they have been entered. That means credit hua hai 200 two times. Now one time you will have to debit it. That wala rectifies the mistake. And the second one is insurance charges pay किया है bank से directly. वो यहाँ पे नहीं आया है. I think it is preparing adjusted cash book. I think. Okay, so that is how you will enter that also. Insurance charges यहाँ पे you will write it on the credit side.
मैम
कहाँ
आज
पे
का
adjusted cash
ओके,
book पे.
तो आज का होमवर्क क्या है मैम?
आपने प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चन सब सारा पूरा डिड यू डू इट?
प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चन मैंने 1 करा था, अब मैं 2 to 6 करूंगा। आज मेरा ये प्लान है, स्टडी प्लान है, 2 to 6 करूंगा
ओके,
आफ्टरनून।
दैट इज योर प्लान दैट यू डू. मिस्टर संदीप, प्लीज अक्षित म्यूट योरसेल्फ. संदीप.
थैंक यू मैम, नाइस टीचिंग, थैंक
ओके माँ, थैंक्स.
Yes,
संदीप.
ma'am. I'm audible, ma'am.
सॉरी.
Ma'am,
या.
मैं क्वेरी मैम एग्जाम में जब आंसर करेंगे तो मैम मेथड मेंशन करना पड़ेगा कौन सा मेथड लगा रहा है या ऐसे ही सॉल्व करेंगे?
सॉरी, एग्जाम में
नहीं
क्या
नहीं,
है?
नॉट नीडेड, आई
मैम
अंडरस्टूड। आप कौन सा मेथड, क्या एडजस्टेड कैश बुक की बात कर रहे हैं या दूसरा मेथड की, किस फॉर्मेट में करना चाह रहे हैं आप?
मैम जैसे अभी प्लस एंड माइनस मेथड है और एक बैलेंसिंग मेथड है, तो मैम वो मेंशन करना पड़ेगा कि हम बैलेंसिंग मेथड कर रहे हैं या नहीं,
नहीं
ये
नहीं,
बात।
मेथड
नहीं नहीं
मेंशन करने की जरूरत नहीं है। देखो,
नहीं है.
एज पर रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस यू शुड फॉलो दैट बैलेंसिंग मेथड ओनली। यूजुअली वही होता है। इफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल इन प्लस माइनस मेथड, नीचे लिख दो, आप बना दो और नीचे लिख दो दिस मेथड हैज बीन फॉलोड।
ओके मैम।
आई एम सॉरी आई टुक इट इन बिटवीन, हिरन में, आई होप देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम।
You saved me a little bit of my throat. ज्योति, या यू आर देयर ज्योति? म्यूटेड यू. या
Good
ज्योति बोलो
afternoon,
ना.
ma'am.
या.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
हेलो, या बोलो बोलो.
मैम ये टेलीग्राम लिंक का ये ओपन नहीं हो रहे हैं
व्हाट?
क्लासेस के। मैम जो सर क्लासेस के टेलीग्राम लिंक सेंड
टेलीग्राम
करते
का
हैं ना
लिंक.
ये।
ओके ओके. आई थिंक
यस
यू हैव टू
मैम।
रीसेंड इट वंस,
You
अजित.
have to log in through your registration number. Please put your registration number first,
ओके
and it will be
मैम।
done in next class. Okay, it will be there at next class. Okay.
ठीक है.
ओके मैम।
Okay.
I
ओके
think
मैम।
we are good to close it.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Ranmay, for the session. It was really wonderful, and I think we have taken all the queries in the session. And students, we are here. I think completing with BRS, or we'll be taking
A little 1 hour
a little,
tomorrow.
yeah, a little 1 hour tomorrow for the BRS. Please practice at home, do your homework on time so that we can come up with the preparation level from tomorrow also. So tomorrow at 11 a.m. we'll be having our class. Please keep checking your schedule also for the rest of the classes also, and in motivate your friends to join these class. These are classes are free. ICAI is doing these classes free of cost for you all, so that you can understand the concept well, practice well. Please, and also revise the concept as well as practice all the questions on regular basis. Accounts comes with the regular practice, not on a 1 day practice. So you have to practice well. Another thing, requesting you all to please fill the feedback form also. It will help us to understand your issues more better and come up with a good solution for it. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Ranmay. Yeah.
Thanks, Priya. Good day. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Yeah.
Bye,
Done.
Manish. Bye.